All right. On last episode, they had tried to find the mayor. The whole plan with getting all dressed up and whatnot went off flawlessly. Yofiel and Alimar looked amazing. But unfortunately, things went awry. They got to go see the new startings of, I almost said Magitech, but not Magitech, freaking, Arcanitech. We got to see some of the first starts of that, and that is where the mayor's aide got attacked. And, well, not got attacked, she got kidnapped. And then proceeded to melt after the spell over her was ended. They got to find out a couple of unique information, and then Kellen ended up talking to the guard and has now set up a special meeting with him.
Wait. You missed the best part.
What?
Braum threw a chair.
No, it wasn't a
To the table.
It was a decorative table. Yep. Through a decorative table, nailed a person. And those two committed suicide by arsenic pill.
Cyanide.
Tab? Cyanide. Yeah, that. Something.
They bit into something and died.
It was bad. But, yeah, so, brief summary of that. Alright, and I believe y'all met back up at the tavern, or were y'all still on your way?
We're still on the ship.
Okay, yeah, because we had to end it a little bit soon because we did not realize the amount of time that had passed by.
Facts.
Yes. So, was he still on the ship with them? Okay. Who was not on the ship? I do not remember that part.
I think we're all on the ship.
I think we all are.
Wasn't it? Did we ever make it back to the ship after the whole interaction between the captain?
Yeah, because Braum then dumped out the contents on the floor inside the ship.
Yeah.
Yes.
That did happen, okay.
Which, by the way, how hard did you hit him with that table?
It was small throw. Not enough to cause real damage, but maybe knock him off balance.
Nice shot.
Yes.
Well done.
That was definitely hot enough for him to contemplate life.
Well done then, Braum. Damn, that's impressive.
Maestro tactician.
And then you also stole an end table from the mayor's office, which I don't understand why.
Apparently make great weapon. Who knew?
I was just gonna pull the end table out of the bag of holding and hand it over to Braum. Well, then you can hold on to it then.
Well, no, put back in bag. Much easier to carry. It looks like
It's not going in my bag.
Why not?
Yeah, I don't think
an
Atmos
table
wants
in
this.
my bag.
You can put it in your cart, Braum.
You think it's gonna look strange for Braum to just have random end table and cards?
I don't think
I think
anyone's
it's
going to
gonna
catch...
look a little strange having a random end table in my bag.
No, nobody even noticed.
Braum, no one's going to question you. Do you wanna know why?
Why?
You're fucking big. No one's going to mess with you.
I don't know. I think that's where you're wrong. Because if he pulls out another table from that bag and starts swinging it, people are going to ask questions.
Like, where did he get an end table?
Exactly. So keep in bag and it's fine.
Trust me, I've seen his aim. If someone starts questioning it, they'll be mid-sentence and all of a sudden they'll get clonked out.
But table. Yes.
Then keep it in your cart and use it for ammunition. I am not Atmos
Braum
is not
does
keeping it in
have
his
cards
bag.
here.
Atmos is not keeping it in his bag. I'm not keeping it in mine.
You're right. Let Braum
keep
just
it in
walk
my
around
bag.
the ship with table in hand.
I'll keep it in my bag until we get to your cart.
Okay.
Put it back in the bag. Do you all want me to sort through the valuable stuff that was taken?
If you don't mind.
All right.
Gibbs.
You remember the little
I'm gonna
statue?
immediately swat Brom's hand away. Nope.
Oh, by the way, the other shit that falls out of the bag. Lots.
Oh, I didn't put any of the random shit back in. I only put the valuable stuff back in the bag. All the random shit's still all over the floor.
Mess kit, playing card set, potion of healing, a whole butt ton of rations. Like a lot of rations.
No, if it looks like your stuff, I'm gonna put it back in, but all the random shit Brom stole, it's all over the floor. It's just there.
Javelins, just a ton of shit just on the deck.
Brom, you've got a javelin in your foot.
Oh,
Made you... Made you look.
that's not very nice.
I like how he said out before it looked down. Sorry, I know that broke it, but...
So I'm going to open up the bag that looked like it was full of coins. What is all in there? How much?
My bag of coin?
No.
The bag.
The one that Brom stole. I mean borrowed.
Paper, I wrote that
Lawfully
one. I need
acquired.
to do it again.
Wrongfully acquired.
No, lawfully acquired. Right? Right, Brom?
Confiscated.
Absolutely.
confiscated.
lawfully.
Yeah. That's it. Okay, we totally didn't break any rules
No.
or laws.
Wrong confiscated to stop evil deeds.
Yep.
Yes.
There is
Yes.
300 gold pieces in there.
Excellent. Well, there are 5 of us, so that is 60 gold apiece that I will hand to everyone.
$60 apiece. Hmm.
Yeah. Brom,
If you want some
Hold
money,
on.
what you want?
hold out your money bag. I'm gonna dump 60 gold coins into your money bag. Don't have too much of that fun there, Brom. I'm just kidding. Have all the fun you want. And then
On this continent, it's all the same. In the little place where there's the Oriental, they do have their own. They're the only ones. Their currency is actually gems. They deal in gems. Sorry.
and then I'm going to look at the hold on. Yes, I'm going to open up the chest of gems and sort through and see what all's in there.
There is a bunch of diamonds, pearls, rubies, tiger's eye, amethyst, rose quartz. There's a whole bunch of different kind of.
Would Alimar know that diamonds are useful for spells?
Yeah.
Alright. I suggest we hold on to the diamonds, because I could have use for those in the future.
Lord Hidbro metals. We sell them.
No, Brom. I can use the diamonds for magic. Like, things that would maybe keep you from dying.
Brom can use money to buy armor. Also keep Brom from dying.
No, that's what I'm saying, is we hold on to the diamonds, we sell everything else.
Why not the diamonds?
Yes.
Because... I'm gonna just look over at Yofiel. Yofiel, help me out here.
We're keeping the diamonds.
Thank you.
Everything else is fair game.
Why keep the diamonds? I feel like the diamonds are very valuable.
They're more valuable to us the way they are than they
Actually,
are
the
as coin.
sapphires are in there are more than the diamonds.
Gibbs.
Oh. Brom, we will sell it all and we will split it up. I'm gonna immediately
Okay,
swap
so we're
Brom's hand
selling
away.
it all.
Not the
I heard
diamonds.
it. Oh,
You did
All
see
but the diamonds. All but the diamonds. We're holding on to the diamonds. And I'm going to put the diamonds into the bag, my bag of holding, so they don't get mixed in with the rest to get sold.
so we're taking those out of your cut then, right?
I don't give a damn. We'll figure something out. But how many diamonds were in there so I know to keep track of that on my person?
And they're cloudy.
They're cloudy diamonds?
Yes.
With a chance of meatballs?
Oh.
meatballs.
How many of them are there though? I didn't get the number.
6.
6 diamonds? Okay.
Isn't it for their like resurrection spell? I'm pretty certain what you're talking about. Doesn't it have to be a diamond worth of 2,000?
No, 300.
The 300 would be
Revivify.
2,000.
For Revivify, it's 300.
There's different tiers of resurrection that you can use, and they require different tiers of diamonds.
So, I'll still have to get them appraised, but... And then I will close up the chest, we'll put it back into the bag. We'll just need to find someone that can appraise these and sell them to them.
Maybe we
perhaps
don't sell them in this
here.
town, though.
Yes.
Yeah, you.
No,
and
I was
think-
thinking next
We
time.
get
I'm
this.
not thinking here. Jesus Christ.
Look, I'm
and
not
then-
one who deals in stolen goods, nor does it feel good dealing in stolen goods.
These are not stolen, these are confiscated sheep by the lady.
Were
Right,
they
Brom.
ours, Brom?
Nope, but
Were
not
they
hers.
even hers?
Exactly.
I don't know, but who am I to question?
Wrong question.
Okay, you can
and
question, Brom.
How many of those little figurines do we find?
Oh, the figurines? You
Yes.
have 10 of them.
10 of them? Oh shit. Can I ritual cast identify on them as a group, or do I have to do them one at a time?
Brom's gonna take one. and
I think
inspect
that only does one at a time, right?
It
I don't
does.
think it's a
Shit.
group thing.
I'm gonna look at everyone. Well, I could try and figure out what these are, but it will be a while.
it. Don't worry, Brom will.
Might I suggest we go back to the tavern and I do it in, like, my room?
Brom
Well,
got nothing.
so long as we make it to the rendezvous in time.
Rendezvous.
Yeah, what
Rendezvous,
time
We
was the
have a
rendezvous?
meeting.
Right. Tichellen, what time was the meeting at?
It's
Eight.
right around dusk, maybe a little after. I think it was
Alright.
around 8.
And what time is it now?
Right now, it's going to be about 3 in the afternoon.
Oh, I've got
By
plenty
the
of
time
time
y'all
to do
had
this.
rounded up.
I'll just need a little over an hour and a half. But I can figure it out and see what all it is.
Do we want to save them for later, or do we want to meet that person?
Oh, actually, and I look at Yofiel, we should probably change back into go back to the person, change back to what we normally look like. Because it might be a little confusing to the guard if the nobles all of a sudden show up.
Well, I do distinctly remember that when I got back on the ship, I disappeared below deck to change because I wasn't going to change.
I meant the
full view of the
magic-y,
public.
the magically part.
Yeah. You can dispel it anytime you want.
I don't have that power. What? This is a
This
thing?
will go when you go unconscious. Perhaps we just sleep. Wait, is meeting tonight? Or
Brom,
the
if you
rest
hit
of us?
me, I will hit.
Brom was not talking about hitting. I was talking about sleeping. Calm down. I'm not
It
hitting
is
this time.
tonight, Brom, so if you need to take a nap, I'd recommend you do that before then.
Tonight?
Yes.
Was I
Take
wrong?
a nap here, or do we have to go back?
No, it's fine. Just don't sleep next to Victor.
Didn't plan on it.
That's a good call. We sleep back to back. Like on fields.
Well, I thought we had to go back to visit the gentleman that did the changes to change back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go do that then.
Yeah, I'll look at the figurines tonight after we're done with the meeting and whatever. But at least figured out what the shiny things are. But all right.
Atmos, you wanna go take a nap?
I would love to.
We had a long night before and woken up very early. Brom can use a nap.
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
hangover. I mean, while that stuff they gave us is still there, I just still feel a little foggy, you know?
Yes. Definitely Brom knows
I
what it means
can
to be
fix that.
foggy. Brom's gonna go take a nap. Don't Brom have enough magic.
No, yeah. There's
Alright.
sometimes when just naturally let things work themselves out, you know?
No, that's
Yes.
fine. I was just offering.
What time of day is it, by the way, Sarah?
3.
3?
In the
Okay.
Around 3 in
afternoon,
the
yeah.
afternoon.
What time's that appointment? Around what time of
Around
night?
8.
We can get solid, like, 2-hour nap in.
I don't know what these hours are, but yes.
You can nap for like 2 to 3 hours. You'll be fine.
Brom called Big Spoon.
Not cuddle me, Brum.
Nobody wants to sleeping pilot.
I don't cuddle very well,
If you want to cuddle, Brom, you can always find Victor.
Nope. Absolutely not.
Oh, come
Sleeping
on.
pilot, very innocent action. He not very innocent Minotaur.
He didn't do anything to you when he moved you up to the room.
No, when Brom first started talking to him, he got very defensive.
Oh.
Yes.
I mean, he carried you up to your room when you got knocked out by that Reltaz.
Yes, you promised Brom he did nothing to Brom.
He did nothing. I wouldn't let him.
Okay. Back to back, Atmos.
Okay, I can deal with that.
Brom and Atmos are
Alright.
gonna go find like a corner and it's like.
Well, do you want to go back to the
to
a tavern and sleep, or are you gonna just sleep here on the ship?
Well, aren't you doing all that shit here?
No, it's over in town. We have to
Well,
go.
we found a nice place to go take a nap on the
We're
ship.
napping in the
All
corner
right.
of the ship, so.
Masaki's gonna be so, kind of stand there. I'm sorry if you want to sleep. I am going to have to ask you to leave. It won't be too much longer before I'm setting sail.
Oh, I just realized all the useless shit from that Brom stole is still sitting on the floor. Hey, Brom,
What?
can you take all of that and just toss it overboard?
Do we not need it?
No, we don't need it. If you want to keep it, you can, but you're going to carry it.
I like how we have these magical bags that can hold things, but somehow Brom still get stuck carrying old crap.
You wanted it.
Just don't want crap in my bag, Brom.
I don't want crap in mine either.
Is there like a torch or a brazier of fire of sorts
Yes,
nearby?
they have some braziers.
I'm gonna start picking the shit up and just throwing it into the braziers.
Alright, that works too.
No more junk, and it's gone.
After the first couple things you toss in, he's going to hold up his hand. I'm going to send one of my retainers with you. I have a bag you can use to take it there, and he can bring it back. Please don't
Oh,
do that to my stuff. And he's going to call over one of his attendants. They will take one of their bag of holdings, hold it open while you put everything in it, and then they have it and they're going to follow you, and they are waiting.
Brom, if you want to keep those, go ahead. I say we just toss it. I don't think we need any of that.
Brom don't know what you need. Brom just grab everything. There may be something else of value in there.
Brom, there was an end table.
Could be a
Maybe
valuable
fine
end table.
craft.
I guess there was that one, like, gilded statue thing he took, too, wasn't there?
There is anything that was in the office that was not bolted down, Brom was stolen it.
Alright, well,
I mean,
tell you what, Brom.
confiscated.
Brom, tell you what, when we get back, we can put it in your cart and you can go through what you want to keep, okay?
Yes, let Brom just drive around with a bunch of stolen product. Good call.
Cover it with your furs, it'll be fine.
You have bag.
I'm not carrying your shit for you.
Then Brom's not carrying your shit for you.
Well, Brom. We'll see if we can find a vendor in town that may carry. the
Amasaki is
bag.
just going to sign here. He's like, how about this? 8 gold and you can have the bag.
Done
There you go,
right
Brom.
now.
And he doesn't care who pays him. He just has his hand out.
Give me your sack of gold, Brom. I'll count out 8 gold for you.
Brom will hand him
There
a
you go.
Count out. I count out 8 gold for him.
There you go, Brom, now you have your own magic bag.
Thank you. Now, I do need to get everything prepared to leave. May I have my ship back?
Oh, yes, of course.
Thank you. And he is going to usher you all off the ship so he can
ship
get
are we
going.
on? Real quick, are we on the Oriental, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Y'all went
Oh, I
back
thought
to
we
the
were
room.
on the other one.
Yeah.
No, that's why he's like, wait, nope, you can't go to sleep there. I need to leave. He's been trying to get you off.
I totally thought we were on the other ship. Whoops.
It's
Do we
okay.
go sleep on the pirate ship now, or do we go sleep in the inn?
You need to just run corner.
I go to the inn, yeah.
Let's go then.
And
Yeah,
I
I'll,
guess Yofiel and I are gonna go to the body changer person.
I guess. Because
I mean, if you want to stay like that, that's fine. I just would like to be myself.
All right.
I'll make my way back to the tavern.
All right. Braum and Atmos and Tichellen. I'll make your way back. It's easy. It's very short distance away from the docking area. And Yofiel and Alimar, y'all go to your place to get changed back. As you go there, you see a couple other people standing there, and he'll kind of shush. Have a guest. Go sit. Go sit. So, my lovelies, how did everything go?
On our end, very well. On everyone else's end, not so well. So,
I don't
your
care
work
about
was
the rest.
impeccable.
That smile, it's one of those ones you can tell he is preening like a peacock right now. Now, would you like to keep them, or are we going to be changing back?
I would, no offense to your work, I would very much like to go back. I'd like to be myself.
Very well.
What about you, Yofiel?
change everything back, but keep the hairstyle. I've gotten kind of fond of it.
I wish, and he'll he'll smile. He goes, he looks at Alimar. For you, if you will step into the room to the right.
I will step
It
over.
is going to feel mildly strange as this all reverts back, but you'll be fine.
All right.
And he motioned Yofiel to a different room, and he goes, we'll step in there, and he's like, I'll make sure the hairstyle stays where the rest will. Change back.
Alimar's about to feel what it'd be like to be a chicken. I guess feathers plucked.
It is weird because you feel a weird prickly sensation as the feathers kind of fall off, and you see them kind of magically float over and land in a box. And you feel pretty much everything just kind of melt off, and as each piece kind of congeals into a little mass, and it puts itself back in another box. And it takes about 20 minutes for this to be done. In 20 minutes, you are back to your normal self. No more wings.
Oh, thank God.
Your
normal
ears
again.
are shorter. Yes, your ears are back to their normal. Your eyes and your face is back to its normal shape.
Oh, that
And
was an
with-
adventure. I'm going to take off the wonderful oriental outfit because I'm still wearing my armor and everything underneath it, and just gonna put that into the bag.
You hadn't changed from that yet.
Nope.
All right. And with Yofiel, he's gonna sit there and he'll help take everything off and get it reshaped, and he puts it in boxes because for you, he can't have you just stand on the sigil that he has down in the room Alimar went into, because since you want to keep part of it, he has to manually reverse everything. So yours takes about 45 minutes until he's done and he has everything set to the side.
Well, this work took a lot of effort. I want to keep, some of the more aesthetically pleasing parts.
He's going to smile and he's like, I really enjoy you. You are one of the first that even kept a piece of what I've done. And he's just going to sigh. He goes, now, I do have a few things that I could give you to keep it as soft and whatnot. So he'll
talking
go
about
over and
different kinds of conditioner.
yes. And he also hands you a small bottle, and he's like, "This is some oils that will keep it nice and soft. The conditioning does, yes, too, but for those ends that can get unruly at times, he's like this, and it smells like roses and lotus blossoms."
I'll quickly snatch it up. Eyes go wide. Ooh.
Well, unfortunately, I'm a little bit short on some of them. Next time you come through, I'll make sure to save some of my better oils. They'll all have a nice fragrance and...
You know, you do that. I think you'll be seeing me again soon. I might actually have to relocate my hut.
He just gives you a great smile. He's like, "I would love to see you again. You are absolutely one of the best customers."
Oh, don't I know it?
He's just gonna chuckle. "Now, unfortunately, I have some ruffians I have to go deal with. I'm glad to hear that my work did its job. You have a great time." "Yes."
Are they in the shop? Are they here right now?
They're the ones that are in the other rooms, throwing a fit because of, I don't know, something.
Okay.
I wasn't really listening. They just threw a bunch of gold and platinum at me. So.
Okay, give me one moment, please. I'm gonna walk into the other room. I'm gonna take off my blindfold, stare at him. So,
How far did you walk into the room? Are you blocking the door?
no, I just stuck my head in.
Oh.
Stuck my head in, gave a quick whistle, got their attention. Gave him a peek under the blindfold.
Okay, they are definitely unsettled, and they've moved to the other side of the room that is farthest away.
You boys behave.
I mean, to see him kind of nod. One of them was just like, "What did you get me into?" He said this was a nice place.
Yeah, put blindfold back on, smile, turn back at the proprietor. I'll be taking my leave now, and I'll definitely come by. They should be a little more behaved for you now.
I walk out at that moment. What the fuck just happened?
"Well, thank you, dear." And he's just going to kind of chuckle. They sound terrified in there. I might have to hire you.
Oh, well,
3 products if I hire you.
Did you do the thing, Yofiel?
the thing? I
Yeah,
don't know
you
what
know.
you're talking about. I simply told them to settle down. I just have a voice of authority.
Alamos is gonna
Dashingly
chuckle.
good hair.
The hair is quite lovely. It does look very good.
All right, but he's going to chuckle and he's going, "Well, I bid you good rest of your day."
Thank you.
He's going to step in the room.
And I will go ahead and take my leave with my hair care products.
I will hold out my arm.
I'll sigh, put my arm through yours. This is going to become a thing. People might start talking.
Oh, trust me, it's not.
Well, I know it's not for us, but I don't want to give others the wrong impression.
You're blind. I think they understand what's going on.
That's fair.
And I will head back to the tavern.
All right. Over to Atmos, Braum, and Tichellen. Y'all walk in, and it is almost a ghost town around this time of day. Like I said, y'all got there probably a little bit after 3, after all the talking and whatnot. You have a few patrons in there. Most of them are some older sea folk, just kind of sitting there, drinking and playing some dice and cards.
Hey, Braum, do we still have our room for the night? Did we only pay for one night?
That's a good question. Brom did not pay, so Brom does not know.
I got
But
too
they still
drunk,
free.
so I don't know.
Was the mayor not paying for it?
I don't
Mayor's paying
remember.
Yeah, man.
Is mayor... Perhaps we ask?
That's a great idea.
I'll walk past them and head over towards the barkeep. Which barkeep is currently working?
It is the owner. It is her today.
Okay.
Around this time, anyways.
All right, I'll walk up. Is our room still available?
Of course, to you always. I'd kick someone out for you.
Excellent. Do you, by chance, have the capabilities of washing garments and clothing?
Yes?
How long would it take?
About 2 hours.
Excellent.
Do I stink?
Here
Do
in
you
just a
stink?
moment, I will be retiring to my room. If you could send somebody by to collect my garments, I require them to be washed.
No problem.
All right, I'll turn back around, and your rooms are still good to go. And I'll kind of nod slightly, and I'll head up to my room. Bow slightly. After a few moments, I will strip down to just the basic clothing that I've got with me in my pack, and I will set my normal traveling garb and whatnot, excluding my cloak, close to the door so that somebody can come and retrieve it for washing. I don't want
We
to smell
need
like
to
a dead guy
smell
all
nice,
day.
bro.
Brom always smell nice. Brom also done
Are we
much...
meeting someone fancy?
That's a good question. Oh, no? Maybe? Brom do not
I
know.
don't know how.
Listen, Brom just here to look big. That's all Brom does.
He's getting his clothes washed. They already got all prim and proper.
Does Brom need to
Do
take
we
pants
need
off?
to look?
Helena's gonna laugh.
Please leave
Would
your
you
pants.
like yours washed as well?
I don't see a need to get them washed. Do you see a need to get
Does Brom
them
smell?
washed?
Not really, but some enjoy clean clothes.
Well, to be fair, we did fight in an arena fight, chase a bunch of people, run a bunch of people, and also have things happen in late night room with other women. I'm not getting
This is
into
true.
detail.
Is there too much blood on it? I don't know.
Yes,
Oh.
you have holes. Brom's
You
fine.
mend
Brom actually
these?
never got hit.
Oh my gosh. Why didn't you protect me, Brom?
Brom tried. Don't you try to put that on Brom.
Okay.
I even pushed you.
You did.
I did.
I
you know.
faintly
Tried to be
faintly
like
remember
hero.
that. Did you knock me out with the push?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait, no. No. Spear. Then they start throwing
You
spear
speared
age.
me.
No.
I only hit
No,
you in the back
no,
in a
no, no,
dream.
no.
I didn't do it.
No. Brom did not do it. There would Goliath and other gladiator guy. They would throw a spear age. Is crazy. One would throw a spear,
What did I
impale him,
miss?
then he'd rip it out and throw it back. It was just madness.
What kind of barbarian does a thing like
I
that?
don't know. It was crazy. Brom was just.
What were you doing during this? Just
Watching. Brom had nothing to do with that.
that's fair.
They were chucking.
I guess
There's blood in blood. They're blood brothers now.
can't you get sick from something like that?
No, Brom. They want to get involved. And so
Fair.
you're pretty sure that you get syphilis.
What's syphilis?
I don't know. Not great. Brom's mom
Okay.
always told Brom to watch out for it.
I suppose I'll get my clothes mended and cleaned. I don't know.
Yes,
Would
you-
you like baths brought up too?
That's just a big bath.
Fair
Yes.
enough, I suppose. Is it on my dime?
Wait, yes. Do we have to pay for it?
No.
Then yes.
Oh, then yes, absolutely. I will
Brom will
take it.
expect dirt. Just bring Brom dirt. It's fine.
I'm not bringing dirt into my tavern. You can either bathe in water or you can go roll around with the pigs.
That seems. What?
Does it
You
cost
Brom,
to
take the
roll?
water.
Okay,
It don't
yeah,
cost us
that's fair.
water. It's all free. Just take the water.
I guess so.
You want
Easy
Brom
enough.
getting water? It's like a hot tub. Like sauna.
What? No.
See?
No. I'll take my own water, Brom. I don't want your water.
Oh no. We no share. No.
No. I'll take my own water.
Yes, you. No, we do not. No.
Never.
No.
Never.
Never.
Never ever.
Nope.
Never.
Let's-
Good.
Brom's gonna go now.
Yeah.
This conversation.
Me too.
Helena has been absolutely laughing pretty much the entire time listening to y'all.
I was expecting Victor to sense a disturbance in the force and just hop in.
Oh, Vohdka, your headset's making a weird noise.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you're good.
Electrocution.
Now. Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Whew.
I
Your mic
was fully expecting Victor to pop in when you mentioned sharing the bat.
No, that was more of a statement, not a request.
I mean, we can make it happen.
We cannot. I'm okay with that too.
Victor would love it.
I'm sure
Better-
he would.
Yeah, you're good.
Cool.
All right. So she'll just kind of motion, all right, y'all go up and get undressed, and we will have everything brought up here in just a moment.
Okay. Brom's just gonna go up to his room and I assume he's just gonna go ahead and start strip.
Okay.
So now he's sitting on his bed naked, just like
Okay. Just maybe 5 minutes after you get y'all get into y'all's rooms, you hear a knock at the door. There's ladies there waiting to get your clothes, and they'll also bring in well, they have bigger guys, they bring in the tubs and whatnot, and they will hit a little sigil on the side, and it fills with water.
There's just a
Just look at
fire
the
giant
tub
sitting
and
in
like-
there.
They don't even look at y'all guys' way. When the
Brom-
guys come in bringing
just
the
look at the
big
tub.
tubs in, they don't even look.
Brom is fascinated.
yeah, Brahma's mind is blown seeing this tub fill itself up. He's like, where is water coming from?
Like, one of the guys, if you do say that, the guy's just gonna shrug. The hell if I know. All I know is we press that and it lights up, and the water fills it.
Can Brahma keep this?
No,
Oh. I've begged now.
I mean,
could put
you'd
some in
have to
bed.
go. You have to go talk to Helena down there. It's not our choice. It's her stuff.
It's fine. Brom just use dirt.
I'm going on.
Thank you.
And he's gonna go out. The entire time you were talking to him, he was not looking at you. He just looking up and to the side. Go put it in the refrigerator for now. But he'll be like, do you got any more questions, or can I go now?
Can you perhaps clean blood off clothes?
That's what the ladies are for. They're gonna take your clothes and go have them cleaned.
Oh, thank you. That is all.
Yeah, he'll scuttle out. The ladies are just kind of, the lady that was gathering your clothes just kind of chuckles and she'll hold out her hands. All right, I'll take your clothes.
Brom will hand her all the clothes, but he keeps his gauntlets. He's literally just wearing his gauntlets. That's it. It's like when you wear socks to bed when you're naked. He only wears gauntlets.
Gotcha. She's not gonna try to take those, and she'll go on. She'll go on the way. At most, the lady that's in yours, she'll take your clothes away, and same for you, Tuchellen.
Easy peasy.
unless you try to stop and kind of chat with them, talk with them, or give them any specifics on how you want it washed, cleaned, or whatever. They're in and out pretty quickly.
Atmos would probably point out holes, maybe ramble on about how we got them in one way or another, but not go into too much detail.
Okay.
And probably pass out in the tub.
Braum's also gonna fall asleep in the tub.
It is nice warm water, and it stays warm no matter how long you stay in it.
Braum makes it just a little bit warmer.
Is he peeing in the tub?
No, Braum's just naturally hot. Calm down.
He totally peed in the tub.
He definitely peed in the tub.
That's how he keeps it warm.
But
So, alright.
all right, as Atmos, no, Alimar, y'all are all there now, and Yofiel enter. You see Helena, and she will smile and give y'all a wave.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon. Some of your other companions are already upstairs. Would y'all like a bath drawn up for y'all as well?
Please, if I don't mind.
Honestly, that sounds wonderful right now. Thank you.
Well, he's gonna look to Alimar. Oh, in yours there is one. All you have to do is hit the little sigil on the side, and it will fill up for you.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
We are also washing their clothes. Would y'all like y'all's done as well?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. She will give a big smile. There will be attendants up in just a moment to take your clothes and bring in your tapioca.
Awesome, awesome.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
She'll smile and she just goes back to leaning and waiting for someone to either need something or one or a new person to come in.
Well, Alamar's gonna go, I guess, help Yofiel up the stairs to her room and then go to his own.
All right, well, in the meantime, while I'm waiting, I'm going to go and pamper myself and read any instructions on the hair products.
Yes,
Fine.
and by the way, on the instructions, they're Braille. What he the small book that he gave you along with them, they're Braille.
Oh, I love this man.
So I'll just, I guess, pile up my set of traveler's clothes and the nice new oriental garb that I have and just set them in a nice pile for them to come grab. And I'm going to press the sigil and sink into the tub.
Nice warm water. You'll have ladies, for both of y'all come in, gather your clothes, and they'll tell you it's going to take about 2 hours, but you will have everything ready, and if you need anything, all you have to do is pull a little cord that's in the corner of the room.
Perfect.
Ooh, hard.
So, do we all have that
Are
cord,
you-
or is it just him?
No, everybody does have that cord. They actually attach a little cord up in the corner for the ones that don't have the really nice rooms.
Yeah.
AKA not the ones that are like half elves.
I just have the really nice room.
Yeah. You and your half health.
The
self.
only place I've ever been to where they're really nice to half elves.
Yeah. But all right. Is anyone going to do anything in that 2 hours? Well, I know Atmos and Braum are taking a nap.
After the bath, I guess I'm assuming there's towels though. He'll grab a towel, wrap himself up, and I'm gonna take out my armor and use my where is it? Please hold.
I'm holding.
Oh, okay, good. My Artisan's Blessing, channel divinity to reshape my armor back to its normal form.
Okay.
Because I had shaped it to fit around wings. I don't need that
Yes.
anymore, so I'm gonna fix it.
All right.
I'm just gonna spend the rest of the time resting up.
Does
Why
this
don't you
count
do
as
that
a short
at
or a
5?
long rest?
I guess that would only it would well that takes an hour. The bath I wouldn't have enough time to identify all of them, but
Hey, well,
I guess if
you can
I
take a bath for 10 minutes. It's just
I
your
know, but
clothes
it
will be
takes
done
an
for 3 hours.
it takes an hour to reshape my armor with the magic.
Oh.
So that would leave me 50 minutes. So I'll identify half of the figurines, I guess, while I wait for my clothes.
Okay.
Because it's 10 minutes per item. So.
How many hours are we gonna be?
I guess I will identify half of the figurines. And it doesn't matter which, just surprise me.
What time are y'all going to set off?
As long as we got plenty of time to get there. Oh, would you say it was 8? It was about 3 now, so probably be at least 3-4 hours. I need to roll hit dice so I can heal up.
Oh, you
What
could
did
have
you
just
get
talked
fucked
to your
up
friend.
by?
You could
I
just
don't
talk to your
remember.
friendly neighborhood cleric.
But I'm at low health, so I'm rolling with it.
Hey, roll some hit die.
I did.
Hello.
Who?
You are Tichellen, either one.
Oh, since I'm the only one that got name called out, I guess I'll say hi.
Alright, nothing happens. But, so how many of them are you gonna do?
I have enough time while I'm waiting for my clothes to identify 5 of them.
Okay.
Doesn't matter which 5, just surprise me.
Alright. One of them you identify. What exactly does that tell you again?
Exactly what it is.
Is that
Basically.
if I just tell the school magic?
No. Identify, here, I will pull it up. If it's magic or some other beauty, I learn its properties and how to use them. Whether it requires to be attuned or not, and how many charges it has, if any. I also learn if there are any spells affecting it, and what they are. And if it was created by a spell, I learn what spell created it. So I learned literally everything about the item.
Okay. An ebony fly. Ivory
Okay.
goats.
Okay.
A silver raven. How many is that?
3.
3. Serpentine owl. And the which one was the other one? It's obsidian steed.
Okay, so I got the fly. How many of the goats? Just one?
Yes.
Yeah, she's listed 5.
So I got the ebony fly. I'm typing them in and adding them right now. So ivory goat. Obsidian steed was one of them.
Yep.
Yes.
And Serpentine
Okay.
Owl.
Serpentine owl. What was the 5th one?
Did you Silver Raven?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't add silver raven. Okay. Ta-da!
And you got the goat of terror.
Goat of terror. Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Oh. Well, I know a certain barbarian that's going to love that goat. That's gonna be a fun tool.
And right at 2 hours, you will hear everyone will have a knock at their door. And it will be the lady with your clothes.
Imagine 2 of them are not waking up.
But they don't wake up after like 5 knocks. they will slip in and put the clothes on the bed.
Brahm's not D, so you'd hear the knock like, 5 more minutes.
I'm here with your
That's
clothes.
so comfortable. Oh my goodness, yes.
Where at Braum?
The ladies will come in, set the clothes on the bed, and skitter out.
Buy a nice CD.
So, is there anything else that anyone would like to do in your short time, or is everybody kind of taking naps and resting up?
No, after I get my clothes, I'll probably put my traveler's cloaks on and just go back down into the tavern. Sit at the
Okay.
bar, say hi.
All that hasted running has really worn Braum out.
Well, after about the 2 hours of you being up there, around 5 o'clock, it's about time everybody's getting off, and the bar is filling up. There's loud, several people will sit and kind of chat with you. If you strike up any conversation, Helena is busy, so she might give a few smiles and stuff your way, but for the most part, she is pretty much constantly moving.
Probably just be
Drinks
sipping a drink
and-
then.
Yeah. So there is a few people, though, that will sit and gladly give a talk. Kellen, are you going to be sleeping? Or for that time? Or
For the majority of it, yeah, be resting.
okay. And Yofiel, after your
Yes.
bath, is she going to be doing anything else, or is she going to go ahead and relax and take a little?
Well, she's gonna go ahead and gather up her things, and then she's gonna probably spend the rest of her time downstairs spending more of the mayor's money.
Let her
Okay.
go.
That's basically what Alimar is doing. He's just spending all the
He
mayor's
will
money.
give you any drinks you want, food, really that's
Fresh fruits and vegetables, coffee or tea if they have it.
They do have some tea, but it is kind of the regular kind of tea. Nothing fancy.
Tea then. I'll just take the regular tea. I think I've over-caffeinated enough.
Oh,
Oh,
All right.
Atmos.
Mm.
Or vodka. What was that place called? Golden Pussy? Golden what?
Golden cat.
Golden Cat.
golden cat.
That was it. Okay, I didn't remember that. I
The
couldn't
golden
remember.
pussy.
I couldn't
This
remember it.
man.
I couldn't remember what it was called. I was like, man,
Oh.
I knew it was a brothel. I was like, what was the name of it?
Speaking vodka, your axe keeps that +1 bonus from my Blessing of the Forge till I take a long rest. So, You still have that
up
+1.
forever, bitch. You
No.
don't get to sleep.
well, every time I wake up, I just cast it again. It's fine. So,
Oh.
all right.
So, I guess we're all just waiting.
Yeah, we gotta wait for them to wake up. I will
When
say
they
he
brought
did do a very
Atmos's clothes, and Atmos would wake up and just did probably shuffle his way downstairs to go find some sort of liquid breakfast of sorts. Because it is now breakfast again in his head.
Got you.
By the way,
Anything
that
you wanted to
gentleman
order?
did wonderfully with your hair. Did a good job.
That's why I kept it.
Fair enough.
It's some sort of ale. I don't know. Whatever's best tasting is all.
The one that I got is actually pretty good. You might enjoy it.
Whatever he's got. He's got ale, right?
Yeah, I've got ale.
She will get you what he's having. It is one of their summer ones, and it has a slightly apple flavor.
Easy peasy.
Yep.
Atmos will sit down with them and still be waking up of sorts.
So how is Atmos feeling? Like, is he still feeling kind of beat up?
I mean, you don't have to use my name like that, but I'm feeling okay. You could just say, how am I feeling? I feel tired. I feel like I fell
Well, I was
asleep
just
in the
looking. I
bath.
wasn't saying it out loud. That's why.
Oh, looking? Bumps, bruises. You
Do you want me to take care of the bumps and bruises you got there? You just
No.
top you off.
He looks in his mug. No, I've got plenty, thank you.
No, I'm saying, do you want me to heal the bruises?
No.
Okay. All right. I was just
Thank you.
offering.
Just offering.
What? Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, we couldn't find those in Joe Sugar. Helena's just gonna kind of chuckle. She'd be like, well, would you like any food? She's looking at Atmos. And she just
Sure,
kept down.
I guess whatever looks good to you. Whatever you fancy giving me.
We will
That's a
give
good
a nod.
meal, isn't bad.
Alright, she's, well, disappear off again.
So Atmos, what do you think of this whole meeting with the God Captain business?
I had no idea about it. I didn't know who we were meeting. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, we get out. And he kind of taps one of his axes.
All right. I'll make sure you can carve through people a little easier if we need to.
The less I know about it, the better. I would rather be in, what's the word for it? Blissful ignorance of the sorts.
All right.
I'm up there.
You heard any of the sort of who we're meeting? You said the guard captain? What does he have to do with anything?
I don't know. That's just who Tichellen said we'll have a meeting with. That's all. I don't know
Oh.
why. I don't know. I don't know any of the details other than that.
Fair enough. Isn't the guard captain one of the people that was holding him? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't understand.
Too early for thought.
Right?
Maybe we wait until everyone gets down here and then we sort it.
That sounds.
She will bring
like a
you
plan.
over a nice hearty stew.
Stew. I'll take stew. This is perfect. I'll start scarfing it down.
I'm going to
And
look
it's
at.
got a nice fresh loaf of bread with it.
Oh, there you go. I'm going to look at
Uses the
Helena.
bread at the very bottom to like scoop up the rest of it.
That's how you do it. I'm gonna look at Helena and be like, and just kind of give a little bit of a grin. What do you recommend if you really want to hurt the mayor's wallet? Knowing exactly how she would react to that.
She is just going to smile. Well, with something like that, I do have to make sure that Tichellen is okay with it.
All right.
But I have a
that's
few
fair.
items. I have a few things in mind.
Well,
You
if
did
it is,
say that you had a cart when you come in, right?
yes, and we have a fire giant that can help get through it if we need to.
Oh, well, I have my fingers in several different businesses. That all go for
Oh.
me.
Interesting. I like it. I like where this is going.
So,
If we get approval from Tichellen, I think we need to do this.
oh, anything to get under that snake skin. I absolutely hate her.
I know, that's why I asked.
And Sue will just smile before someone else calls her attention, and she just kind of curses under her breath and goes off. And but
Am I gonna have to wake up Braum?
it does get close to the 4-hour mark, so you've got about an hour to get across town to where y'all need to be.
That's
gonna
when
go
I'll come down from my room.
I'm gonna go wake up Braum, unless and he looks over at Yofa, unless you want to do your whole alarm in his head thing, because you seem to really enjoy that.
But they've been nice to us here, and I don't feel like destroying this place.
I'll go wake him up.
You ever just, like, tried nudging him a little?
I did, and he kicked me.
Oh. Okay.
So, I'm going to go up there and knock on the door. Braum, you awake?
Braum, see you in 5 more minutes.
Braum, you've been up here for 4 hours. Braum, do you at least have pants on?
No.
Please put your pants on. There's food downstairs.
Alright, bro, we're coming. Yes,
Pants first, pants first.
Oh, yeah. Braum be down.
Alright, if you're not down in 5 minutes, I'm gonna come back up here.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk downstairs. Well, I found
Braum,
the easiest
get
way to wake
dressed.
Braum up, I think. It's not as fun as the alarm, but if you just say there's food, he'll come down.
And what happens if there is no food when he comes down?
I'm gonna call for Helena. Please have food ready soon. We might have a very angry fire giant.
How angry?
I promised him food, and if there's not food, he might be very angry.
Big plate of food.
Thank you.
She'll nod and she will point over to a table. I'm gonna set it over there.
Perfect. You are a saint.
She will give him a sweet smile and she's going to go off to the back.
Alright, we're covered. We're good now.
And Braum's sleepy, slow, groggy movements. He will eventually get his clothing back on and get his armor back on and balance back over because he'd have to take multiple armor on. And so, it'd take about 3-4 minutes probably closer to 5 minutes for him to get dressed and everything. And then he'll get up and make his way back down to the tavern. And he's like,
Hi, Braum.
"Food."
I'm gonna point to the table Helena said she was gonna set it up at. If you sit there, Helena said she's bringing you a very big plate of food.
Looks like 30 minutes.
The booty.
Alright. There is going to be food. Every time we've been here, Helena has made sure you've been fed.
Who's Helena?
The one who owns the bar.
Oh.
She's gonna walk. She's walking out, and the couple of guys are carrying in a very big plate. Well, that absolutely hurts my feelings that you don't remember me.
Please don't take it personally. He doesn't remember our names
She's
half the
got
time.
a big smile on her face.
Well, I suggest to eat fast. We still have quite a distance to cover before.
Ron, do you
we
think you
get
can
to our
finish
meeting.
that plate in under 30 minutes?
Yes.
Alright.
It'll take Braum 10 minutes.
Did
Yeah,
Braum
but-
breathe at all?
No, it's like a duck. Just opens his mouth and goes down his gullet.
Sounds about right.
Oh, and as Tichellen was passing her to go sit down by them, she would have said that your friends had wanted to talk to you about something.
So, what is it that you guys wish to discuss? Apparently, Helena is under the impression you have something to talk about.
Well, I asked her what we could get from her that would hurt the mayor's wallet the most.
And what did you come up with?
She said she had ideas, but she wanted your permission first.
Helena, when you get a moment.
She will set down the drinks that she was delivering to someone, and she's gonna make her way over.
What ideas did you have in mind?
Alamar's just got a huge grin on his face.
She's going to smile. Well, everybody here seems to like to drink. Most anyways. We have some
Almost.
very fine, expensive teas that I can bring in. I don't have at the bar, and she's looking at Yofiel with this. But a nice big crate or two of those. Couple barrels of some of our best alcohol. And she's like, if I remember right, y'all said that you didn't have a horse, you just had a cart. And
This is right.
you know I have my fingers in some of the best horses around.
Why do you have your fingers in horses? We have lunch.
It's
He doesn't understand the context, Atmos.
It's. Never mind. Please continue, Helena.
I'll leave it at that, too.
He's
Oh,
just standing there like,
it's.
you
the
can
name
explain
of-
that to him.
Yeah.
But, of course, with all the finest tack that comes along with it as well. Or even if y'all want to get a better, bigger cart as well, we can do that.
Braum, did you hear
And
that?
believe me, all of that will be a very pretty penny.
Bigger, better cart?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, the members of this party are acting on behalf of the city, so if they require the assistance, make it happen. Whatever they request, their wish shall be granted. Paid for on behalf of the mayor, of course.
I'm immediately gonna look at Helena and just be like, have fun.
Brummel take card
And horse?
and horse. Can we eat horse?
No, that's to
Oh.
pull the cart.
We'll pull the
Will
cards.
lunch eat horse?
Will lunch eat
Oh,
horse?
No, we just have to try and make sure we feed him so he doesn't eat the horse.
Okay, we won't eat horse. We want cart. Take horse. No eat.
I'm just gonna look at Helena. Anything you want to put on the mayor's bill, just throw it in there. Just have fun.
Does this come out of the taxes
Milo,
collected or the
Alimar.
mayor's pocket?
You know what? Let's go high.
The mayor
Why
itself.
not? Let's go high.
I'm also new, like, to... Yep. Blacksmith.
We do have some blacksmiths around town. Yes, they're all in the marketplace.
Are you
Good
friends
luck,
with
you'll
any
have
of
to
them?
wait till tomorrow. Am I friends? Yes, I am friends with a couple of them.
Can you perhaps persuade them to let Brom work in the shop?
Oh, you gonna work on
There's
some
not
new
going to
armor?
be any that's really got the space to work with your size.
No.
And the one
no
that's on the
horses.
outskirts of town, we don't get along.
Oh.
Actually, Braum, you
He
said
got a
you
little
need-
handsy one time and I broke his arm.
Nicely done.
Okay.
I bet he learned his lesson real quick.
No, he tried again.
How dumb do you have to be?
Well, apparently two
Very
arms
dumb.
dumb.
Did you
That's why
break the other
have
arm?
two arms.
Well,
Oh
Sounds
no,
like
that
much of
time
a
I
black-
proceeded to make sure I try to crush his ribs in as much as I can.
oh,
Isn't
Took
she
some
a half
class a little
giant
bit to
too?
fix him.
she's a.
Next time, just take his arm and mount it above your mantle over there.
Oh, next time I told him it would be his head.
Oh.
Is she Goliath or half giant?
Goliath?
Alive.
Yeah, okay. I remember her
Oh.
being bigger.
How-
I
How did
remember
the
she was-
high-lower turn out?
Huh?
How did the high-low turn out?
Oh, That was for her doing things.
Oh, all right.
But you got a 77.
Nice.
I told her to have fun, so if she wants to just totally fuck over the mayor.
Well, if I cannot fit in Smith, my friend here, Alimar, can. Perhaps you can talk them in letting him work. In said Smith.
Sure, yeah, I could do that.
All right,
if
I'll talk to him.
I'll look at Braum. If you want to be the one to actually do the work, I do know of an open air blacksmith that you would be able to work at. It's just not in this town.
Well, Brom has own Smithian tribe. Everything, almost everything outdoor. But since Brom is large, Brom cannot fit in many confined buildings.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying is I know a smith where you would fit and be able to work. It's just a little east of here.
Is that not back where we came from?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yes.
Not the town we came from, because obviously you did not fit in the dwarves in my dwarf master's forge. I was referring more to my father's forge, but you'd fit there. It's an open air forge. He has an outdoor shop. They sell everything inside, but he forges everything outside.
Yes. But apparently this town does not have open air forges here, so...
Yeah, no, if it's something you want now, I could definitely...
Not now. We have things to do now.
I mean, if you want it in the near future, I'll if they let me, I'll do it. If you want to do the work yourself, I know somewhere where you can. It's just not here.
By the way, Helena at this point has started to kind of write some things down, and she'll stop. Braum, was it?
Yes.
Tell me, what kind of wood?
For the cot, what do you want it to be made of? I'm gonna look at Helena. What really very nice, expensive woods can it be made of?
Well, there's mahogany, there is purple heart, and then we have an ancient bogwood, and believe me, it sounds bad, but it is some of the most gorgeous colors you'll ever see in wood.
How strong is it?
They're
That's what
all
I'm
pretty
more
strong.
curious.
The purple heart and mahogany are very strong.
How heavy
I know
is
that.
it?
You don't have to worry about that. It is going to be one of the sturdiest cuts, believe me, you'll ever come across.
Brom's not saying it's going to happen, but in emergency situation, can Brom throw it?
Braum, you're not throwing this nice cot.
Sometimes it happen.
Braum, no.
It's his cart?
Yes, it's Brom's cart.
Then, yeah, you're right. Shit.
Well, it's harder for Brom to throw cart. It's got horse on it. Can't throw horse in cart. That's bad.
That's where he crosses the line. Got it.
Don't worry about it. Brom's not going to throw a horse.
Oh, thank you.
Those would be rude.
The cart before the horse a little bit.
But, Braum, what colors do you really like?
Brom's gonna look down at his shield, and it's gonna have the what the hell did I call him? The crimson. Let's hold.
I'm holding.
Hold till you see the white of their eyes. Crimson shields. Okay, so it's just the actual like main part of it is almost. It's silver, but it looks almost white, and then it's trimmed in like almost like a red, like this color metal. That is the metal that we got from from my tribe, and that's in the mountains. And he's gonna kind of gesture towards us. Brom enjoys these colors, the colors which Brom's father represented, of Brom's school.
So, would the mahogany be closest to that red then?
I don't know wood.
I'm asking Helena, not you, bud.
Nah, yes.
I think the mahogany would be great for him. I think he would really enjoy that color.
Mahogany.
Mahogany. Mahogany.
It's mahogany.
So she's going to give a smile. She will write that down. You can do blacksmithing, yes? She's pointing the feather that she was riding with at Alimar.
Yes, I can.
Alright, so if I did some reinforced ones, if anything happens, you could fix them.
I could. He also does blacksmithing. That's why he was asking for an area he could work in. But
Yes.
we both can.
Make our hands
and
harder to work on some of the smaller pieces needed.
I'll take care of that part then. I also have a couple other tricks I can do to fix things.
We will give a smile. Alright, I do believe, does anybody have any requests other than that? And she's looking at the entire group now.
Just the crate of tea, thanks.
Oh yes, don't
yeah.
forget ale.
I already told you to have fun, so if there's anything you want to add, go for it. If you want to get something for yourself, go for it. It's on the mayor.
And then she's looking at Tichellen. Anything you would like?
Nothing comes to mind.
She will give a nod. Alright.
Braum's gonna look down at Alimar and like hush him, like, like we keep her around.
She's a very nice person, yes.
Maybe she come with us.
I
She
doubt
seemed
you'll
to
be able
very
to give.
connected.
Bro, I doubt she would come along, Brom. So I'm sorry, I don't think that's gonna
Try
work.
to ask.
Brom,
Just, you know, we've heard
she
to
runs
ask.
she runs the tavern here. I doubt she will leave.
She does look to Atmos too, and she's like, Atmos, do you have anything?
Fairly low maintenance, if you will. As long as I've got a good meal in front of me, ale at the ready, I'm okay.
She'll give a nod then. Alright then. Well, I'll be off.
As should we here before too much longer.
Thank you very much, Elena.
What-
Very much appreciate it.
What are we doing at this meeting anyway?
Well, we're going to meet the guard captain for starters, and I'm rather interested into this assassination attempt that seems to be on the guard's mind. I want to find out who they plan on killing.
You mentioned that previously. What? You probed their mind of this information.
That I did.
It's an impressive skill. Also a very terrifying skill.
It's up Braum's head.
Wait, what did you say, bro?
Stay out of Braum's head.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would prefer my privacy in itself.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Enter my head at your own risk.
I have no
Yeah,
intention.
that's one way of putting it. That's a moderately nicer way of putting it, I suppose.
I have
Well,
no
you
intention.
get into
of
his
letting your
head, you're going to
privacy-
find things disturbing. You get into my head, I can't really guarantee that you'll make it out alive.
The closest that I'll ever come to being in your head, as you so to say, is simply speaking with you mentally, telepathically, if you will.
It's fine. I can live with that.
I have no intentions of diving into your own thoughts, unless, of course, ill intention was to be suspected. But we're on the same team. There's no reason for me to violate your privacies.
By the way, do we have a team name?
But
Knock
what?
yourself out,
This is the
bro.
point. We need a team name.
We do.
That's not my forte.
Not mine either.
Braum
What are we
have a
going to-
beard. Yes.
Brom does have beard, yes.
Braum thinking.
Well, we can think along the way. Can you trust this
yes.
guard captain? He is one of the highest ranking underneath the mayor.
He has a
Yes.
lot of ill will towards the mayor. I think we'd find him closer of an ally than many people in this town. He may have worked under her, but to me it seems like it was more of forced than anything. I have reason to believe he was being blackmailed.
Alright.
Interesting.
I
Well,
think
if that's the case, then let's head on out. I'd rather not be late. And I'll slam my book closed.
Braum, finish that turkey leg.
Once I
This is just
completely
bold.
agree.
Oh, do
Take
whatever
it
you want
with
with it
me.
then. Oh, okay. Oh, you gonna
Bring
give
it
it to
with
lunch
you.
when we see him?
Yes.
Which we probably need to check on him eventually too.
No, we checked on him before we went to the arena, did we not, Brom?
I thought you ended up not doing
did
that.
not. He told us to. We said,
Yeah, and then
fuck
you did.
you, we're gonna do what we want.
Yeah, how is
Vodka remembers.
how is lunch doing?
Atmos does not remember.
You guys checked on him before you did your arena stuff, right? How's he doing?
Good. Good. Oh, yeah, I think he's doing just fine.
So
Bro?
we got somewhere to beat, right? Let's get going.
Nat 20 on an insight check.
You can tell them.
It's
What
fucking
are they-
absolute bullshit.
Wait.
Yeah.
All right, here comes the deception.
Oh yeah, let's see if we can get nat 20. Wait, we got nat 20 deceptions.
That's
That's a nat
more.
1. Nope.
That one.
So I got
Double nat once.
Double that one.
Holy shit.
That is as perfect as it can get. So I know you're both lying through your teeth.
You're our fucking
Oh,
teeth.
so
You're gonna
so bad.
Alamar's gonna look at both of you, give you the most judgmental look ever, and just kind of go,
Promise
Just-
not
You
making eye
can't judge
contact
me.
at
You
all.
just spent the mayor's dime on
Promise not
frivolous
making
shit.
eye contact at all.
Braum. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. But you also kicked ass at the arena, so that's pretty okay too. That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
Rolled pretty great.
And you knocked the shit out of that god with a table.
Yeah, Rome did do that too.
All right, I'll cut you some slack this time.
We should get going.
Yes, we
Yes,
probably should.
let's get moving.
I've had my fun.
How do we both fucking nat 1? It's a nat 20.
It's so fucking perfect.
High quality.
That's some dumb shit if I never seen it.
So I'll get up from the table and I guess I'll take point and lead everybody through the streets to our rendezvous point.
Okay.
Almost just kind of final adjustments to his armor, making sure it's fitting well. Got his shield on one arm.
Problem's going on the route. Can I find a rock?
Yeah.
As I'm walking in, I'm grabbing rocks and putting them in my new bag of holding.
Oh, Braum, are you grabbing ammunition?
What? You-
Alamar's just gonna look at him, give a thumbs up.
Taking small bit of advice from Clint here. He threw sand in Brom's eyes, so Brom will throw rock in people's eyes.
That seems a lot more violent.
Well, but see.
No, it's really not. Alright.
Who needs pocket sand? We can have pocket rocks.
Pocket table. Don't forget.
And
you're right,
well, it's pocket sand to you.
That's true.
Yeah.
Just yeet.
To everyone else, it's shrapnel.
Yeah, and everybody else is buckshot.
Oh god.
Oh, these poor people.
No kidding.
Pocket sand. Oh, his face is missing.
All right. You make your way. No one really kind of gets in your way. It is a fairly quiet night.
Is there a lot of guards on the street, or does it seem like there's less than usual?
Occasionally, you hear a scream followed by a rabid cat.
There does seem to be a little less than what you typically see. She wants you to do the laser light.
By the way, if we have to at all go stealth, Brom cannot help.
Braum,
I'm warning
can't
you.
either.
You'll be fine.
Braum, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna hold up, like pull out my chainmail a little bit. I'm in the same boat as you.
You are not. You are about 4 feet shorter than Brom. You can hide behind rock. Brom cannot. Brom is rock. You can hide behind
Exactly.
I was just saying I can't hide quietly, but you know that's fine. That's fine.
Just hide behind Brom. And Brom
Oh,
made
yeah, sure.
noise. He's like, he did.
I
Well,
don't
if I
think
s-
we have to worry about that. If it is some sort of trap or ambush or some kind, Brom will get us out of it. And I'm going to slap you in the behind, Brom.
You got hopefully hit, Z.
As we get really close to the meetup point, I am going to ask Atmos for the axe that I have not already made a +1, so that I can cast magic weapon on it and make it a +1 for the next hour.
Neat.
You'll hit harder, just trust me.
Okay.
Trust me, it'll be
+1
fine.
just makes it +1 to hit and +1 damage.
So now
Neat.
both of your axes are +1s right now.
Oh, I'm gonna hit so hard.
Just don't forget about it.
No, I have it added on there now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
But
and
we
my
just
rage
carry
damage.
on.
But I'll do that like right before we go into the tavern, so that way we can kind of maximize these.
Is it tavern we're going to?
Yeah, I thought it was the crossed axes or whatever.
Yes.
Oh, right.
We're just bar hopping all over this town.
Yeah, Golden Cat next.
No, oh god.
Some of my best memories come from bar hopping. Well, what little I can remember of them anyways.
I live on like the ultimate bar hopping street. There's like 8 along the whole street.
Oh damn,
Nice.
nice.
So his is bar crawling.
You don't need
Yeah,
that.
it's definitely bar crawling.
It's only crawling after the third one.
All right. So yeah, I will cast that as soon as we get there, so we can basically maximize the amount of time with it.
Okay. All right. As you go in, you will get stopped, and he will say, "The guard at the head will. To enter here, you must have a pass."
So I'll reach into my cloak and pull out the card.
He will look at the card, and he kind of looks up at you, and he smiles. He's like, you're one of our VIPs. When you enter in, you can order your drink at the bar, and then you are going to want to go up the stairs, and it is the very last room on the left. You are going to look for the twin crescent moons.
Thank you. And I will, as soon as he lets us through, I will step in, look back behind. If you guys care to get a drink,
Is it free?
I don't see why we can't manage to get the mayor to pay for it.
Then yes.
All right.
Try not to get too crazy. Something mild, perhaps.
No more Reltaz, Brom.
Brom didn't have seen first time he had Rotas.
Yeah, but we know
Oh.
you'd probably go for it again.
I'll basically go. I'll go up to the bar and I'll ask the barkeep if I can essentially use the credit that I've got for the mayor here, and then basically tell him that my companions all drink on the mayor's tab.
Elena will look up and she'll be like, "Oh, odd not seeing you with the mayor. Is this your new protection detail, maybe?" They're not going to destroy my bar, are they?
No.
She leans close and she's whispering that.
They will only destroy the bar in the event that we get ambushed by some of the mayor's people. Need not to worry about them.
Upon hearing this, I'll be like, don't worry, ma'am. If anything does get broken, I'll fix it.
The mayor will be more than happy to pay for it, I'm sure.
Just rather it not be destroyed in the first place, but if you say so, I will trust your word.
Need not worry, we're not here to fight. Nor
get
get terribly messed up.
Braum,
They are
no.
restricted on what they can drink. Nothing that will send them overboard quickly. And I'll just I'll end up essentially ordering like a simple tea or something, and then once I get my drink, I'll head upstairs.
I'll just have whatever he's having just to keep it easy for her. And reassure her, like I said, if anything does get broken, I'll make sure to fix it.
Alright. She's still giving this very untrue smile.
And I just
You know,
point,
I am a very hearty drinker.
I point at Braum. I'll make sure he doesn't break anything or throw anything. Braum, you're gonna have
is
to
very
behave.
strong and also very sober. Can we fix this?
Yes, let's fix this. So,
Nothing too strong for them.
don't listen to him.
No, Tichellen gave the order.
Maybe I'm paying with my dime.
That's fine. He said we can't drink something hard, right? Give us many of light.
Oh, yes, many of light.
Yes.
Fuck's sake.
She looks absolutely
You're a
uncomfortable.
genius.
Braum Master
We won't
Tactician.
destroy anything. We'll take it outside if we need to fight. We'll take it outside.
Just, yeah, bring it upstairs to them when it's ready, I guess. And I'm gonna lean and whisper, just give them one, don't give them.
And she's going to just kind of smile and nod.
And I'm good to go upstairs.
Alright.
Braum likes this town. We get so much free drinks.
All
Braum-
of the
Braum may
drinks.
live here.
Literally, I haven't paid a single gold for anything.
Single cent for any of this. Braum's
I
only
think
made money.
I think I did pay a gold. A gold when we first came here.
I don't know
Was that
if
the-
Braum is. No,
Think
we
it
did.
was a
When
while
we
ago?
first got here. Because we didn't meet Tichellen, so we did not have mayor's.
You're
Money.
right. You're right.
Yes.
I did
I
get us
paid
the
a
rooms
gold
for
to
free,
the
though.
person to watch the cart. That
Yes.
is the only gold I have spent. Money well spent.
Yeah, because I ended up getting us the rooms for free. So,
We need booze. We need many of the light
Well,
booze
she
since
said
we
she was-
cannot drink heavy.
she said she would bring it up when it's ready. So I suggest we go up and, you know,
Braum carry him up now.
Yeah, I can help carry as
I think
well.
they have to
we're
pour
getting
it.
many of them.
That's fine. It's just a go pour real quick. You take but a moment.
the meeting's probably starting. We probably need to go up there now,
Oh,
and then they'll bring it to us when it's ready.
right. Atmos, we actually came here for a meeting, not just to drink.
Oh, not to drink, not yet.
Braum
Can we
forgot.
drink later?
Yes.
I mean,
we'll come back to
As long as whatever they're planning doesn't happen later tonight, I see no issue with us drinking afterwards.
We go meeting now, drink later. Maybe.
Meeting now, drink later, and fight later too.
Yes.
All right.
I apologize, man.
Priority.
She's still just standing there like, oh god, these people.
I'm just gonna mouth, "I'm sorry," and walk up with them.
I'm not.
Is he really whispering that to her?
I'm mouthing it. Just, "I'm sorry."
Rob said he's sorry. The confusion.
Okay. Yeah, this poor girl like almost looks like she's in tears by the end of it. She is scared.
I'm gonna definitely like just slide her a gold before I go up. Just like, I'm so sorry. If more is needed, just I'll pay more later.
You paying for therapy
He's-
over here?
She is not used to seeing people as big. Especially as Braum. Braum is the one that terrifies her the most.
Well, yeah, he's quite large.
This is a big old teddy bear.
So
He
meeting.
shouldn't have it though.
Yeah.
You don't
Meeting.
look like a big teddy bear.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Oh.
You don't.
All right, gentlemen, chop meeting.
Yes. I was gonna head
So-
up the stairs.
Can we sit for this meeting? Do we
Yeah,
have to
go-
act
we
like
go upstairs.
guards, right? We get to be in the meeting,
Oh
right?
wait, oh, is
Yeah.
it this guys? We have to be guards.
We'll see. We'll stand up there and
Oh, I don't want to be a stuffy guard anymore. Can
No,
you
no, no.
be the stuffy guard, Brum, and I'll be the quiet one?
No, just
No,
let
no, no.
Rome diplomat.
you guys can both be the quiet ones again. I'll do the talking.
We're not pretending anymore.
Just
Let's-
stand there and look intimidating.
Got it.
Okay.
We're really good at this.
All right.
He's gonna puff up a little bit, flex a little bit extra.
You are really good at this. All right. He sees Braum hasn't changed. Braum, you're killing it. Oh God.
So, when I walk into the meeting room, the first thing I'm going to be looking for is if anybody else in the room has a drink. If there's anybody else in the room.
They do have several ales, but there's only 2 of them that have ales. What most of them have is about one of the aesthetic pictures that I'm going to put up and other pictures. Is drinks that look like that, and there are quite a few of them that are littered around the table. And they even have a
Fancy.
side little bar in there that does have a barkeep that looks like he is making them.
You're drinking. Why don't we get a drink?
Oh, they
No.
they'd rather smoke less.
You get to drink. It's just we drink heavily later.
Is there anybody in the room that I would recognize?
You do recognize some of the people.
Alrighty then.
Sorry, I'm putting the pictures that he knows up in.
And I guess my next question is going to be, how do I know them?
You had seen them on the several times that the mayor had called in pretty much the higher ups and the guards. The chain of command, pretty much the bigwigs.
Okay.
And there's one more. Where are you at? Okay.
Is it like kind of like standing only, or is there's seats and whatnot, or?
There is seats, yes.
I'll find a place to basically sit down.
Okay. Everybody kind of looks up and they kind of slide their eyes over the captain, and the captain will hold his hand and kind of wave them down, and they'll just kind of relax in their seat.
Good Lord.
All right.
And there was
And it is pretty quiet, and he's going to look over to you. Everybody did enter in with him, right?
yes.
Right. Shortly after him, I think. Yeah, we're following him.
While everybody was arguing about drinking, I'm just sitting there tapping my fingers impatiently.
I am up there at this point, yes.
The guard will, the captain does kind of look over to you and he kind of raises an eyebrow. And then he'll look over to the other people with you.
Telepathically, I'll speak with the guard. Is there a problem, Captain?
Didn't think you'd be bringing this many people. Are you sure they can be trusted?
Well, considering their agenda, I would like to believe so.
Yes. He means
it-
yes.
I guess it is rather hard to believe and trust if you have no way of proving it. Eh, Captain?
I think they're speaking telepathically.
I will. You kind of see him just kind of give a sigh, but he will give a nod. And then, alright. If our newcomers would like to step over and take one of our drinks, you are more than welcome to. If not, we will get this down to business.
Immediately just wiggle my way between two people. Just sit down and wait expectantly.
Alright.
I will stand and just wait for the meeting to get on.
Archon, the big dragon one that you see there, he does get up, and you see him put 3 very heavy metal beams across the bar and lock them in place. Across the door and lock them in place. You will, for our magically inclined, you feel a magical dome in pretty much encase this place. Right,
Great, now I'm truly blind.
Now that we won't be interrupted, we all know why this meeting has occurred.
Brom have no idea.
Well,
Brom, remember what I said about just standing there? Thank you.
except for some of our new ones. As I have already alluded to, the hold that she had on Tichellen has been permanently removed, and he is looking over at him.
Yes.
So, we have a new ally, it would seem, on our quest to remove her from office. Permanently. And several of them are kind of muttering, and they're kind of giving very distressful looks behind them, especially at Tichellen. But he will quiet them down. As you know, on our last stay here, we had, and he will motion over to the gentleman with the very long, flowing gold hair, Shigure. And he'll be like, Shigure was able to plant a magical trace on her. Though it is muddled by what we are not sure, we can at least get a general idea of where she is. She's out in the forest, and she is about 3 days into it. There are several different cave systems that are along that area. Only 2 of them can obscure magic as this one is.
Is this natural magic obscuring, or is this artificial?
It is natural.
Oh boy.
Some of the natural mosses in there, they dampen it, as well as some of the magical gems that are located in there.
Is this where she's been hiding for days now, or is she still on the move? Day in and day out.
This has been very much stationary.
Any scouts been dispatched?
Who have? We haven't heard back from either one of them yet.
How long?
They should have reported back early this morning. They haven't yet.
Resisting the urge to go, no, Lieutenant, your men are already dead.
Oh, you did not resist the urge very well.
Is this what your men have had on their minds for the last several days, Captain?
That and a few other items that aren't on today's docket.
One of them had mentioned something of an assassination. Is that related to our mutual friend?
Possibly there was another one, but that one ship has sailed, apparently.
Wait, another assassin? There was. You're planning. I don't even want to. Never mind. I don't even want to know.
This individual has quite a few people that hate her, I'm noticing.
Well, our previous mayor mysteriously died. And then she comes in with a scroll that was supposedly supposed to be him appointing her as the next mayor. When, for more than just a few years, it has been an elected official. Along
Well, if
with
it
some
was-
very odd going-ons that have happened and disappearances of people around town that only started when she appeared.
Well, there's no such thing as coincidence in this regard, but still, if it was an elected position, people don't attain this level of power over a populace overnight. Did the
That is
people
another
agree to
strange
this?
thing.
It was
Yes,
just- so everybody just accepted the fact that this was a thing.
there was only a few of us, and he is motioning around the room that seemed to have any qualms about it.
Strange.
More than just a few people that had fought and helped build the governorship around here and how we run it. All of a sudden seem to agree when they've always been against someone having all the power and can do whatever they want.
You said that there's magical interference with your tracking device. But earlier today, the mayor was able to kill one of her own lackeys from quite a distance. So
right,
either
yeah.
she came out of her hidey hole, or she can essentially pierce through it.
And he
Oh, that's
will,
right. The melty person. That's right.
he's just going to give one of the strokes with that we haven't figured out yet. And it wouldn't be the first time something like that has happened either. There was another person that we had brought in for questioning. I'm going to take it they rapidly seem to decay before your eyes.
They did.
And Robin's going to stand up. That is something that only a necromancer should be able to do, but it shouldn't have been how it happened. We're not sure what is going on here. Or really, at this point, even what type of magic we're dealing with. It's something we have never been able to see before.
I'm going to shift uncomfortably in my seat.
With that being said, we are manning at least two parties. One to go to one of the caves and the other one to go to the other cave system.
you're all willing to die to find her.
We promise to protect this town. And she's a danger, like our captain said. We've had disappearances of people, and it did not start until she came. And it is one of those that one moment they are there, there's nothing wrong, and then the next they are simply just gone. And the strange thing is, other people do not seem to remember them at all. That they were there, someone else will own their house. If they had a business, someone else's name is on that business, and there's a new person working there. One that none of us have ever seen in the town before.
How do you just simply forget someone like that?
Do not ask me, I do not know.
Well, that would normally, if it's magical, it would be some level of enchantment, but that would take months, even years of preparation to get something like this to the entire population. What have you all been doing different that you're unaffected?
They just give a shrug. At the time of it, I was out of town. Archon was accompanying me. And the captain will stand up for the rest of us. Honestly, I do not know. And there were a couple nobles that had served in some of the wars that had quite a bit of training as well. They weren't affected either. They are, of course, well, buried now.
Well, it's obvious this is a coup. I would ask for what, but I think at this stage, us contacting you, or you contact, whichever way this worked out, I don't think we're in the liberty now to find out why. At least not without someone to question. So tell me more about this plan of yours to trap her in the caves, as it were? Or one go to one likely spot, another searches another?
How she can teleport as she does, I do not think that just trapping her in a cave is going to work. And he will pull out some chains that have a lot of different carvings into them. These will seal away and block off any kind of magic that can be used on her and that she can use. So if someone is controlling her like a puppet, as they have with some of the other people, we don't even know if she is alive or if she's one of these people. So, this will stem all of that. Nothing will be able to be done to her.
Alright.
That we know of.
Well, that we know of, yes. It is a chance putting those on because we don't exactly know how that worked. So, if she is one of them, I don't know if cutting off that magic will make her decay as well. But then again, our aim is to simply remove her completely. So we're planning to kill her. If we get a few answers beforehand, that is ideal.
Right, because she may not be the one actually in charge.
He'll give a nod, but if it turns out we can't, it is not much of a loss to us. We can get everything situated back here at town and get everything stopped. So if you haven't noticed, a lot of them that have disappeared have been children. And some of the more promising teens and young adults. Either they're
Promising how?
Either they're magically inclined or they have great prowess that we could very use in battle. and turn and teach.
So, what's your contingency if you can't trap her? Just run a resistance ring?
Well, if we can't trap her, and pretty much there's not much else we can do. We've been
And
trying
even,
months for
even
this.
if a figure of false power is put in place, they are still a figure. Do you have plans for replacing leadership?
He will give a nod.
I'm
if
not
that's our
going to
play?
lie. I do not have any interest in your politics. But there is something that she has that we greatly desire. And we are willing to go through some extreme means to get it.
Well, what if that's our play? She's got control over the town, it seems. Clearly, she has people in her circle still here, but she hasn't made an appearance. What if the captain was to assume command? It would have to draw her out in order for her to be able to maintain her power over the town. Instead of us going to her, she would be coming to us.
It's true.
Well, the
Eventually,
discourse
if
would
she
likely, the
if she doesn't
conflict would
show-
draw her out into the public space, and that would offer her just as much protection as it would us.
That's also true.
And if she is a necromancer, she's going to kill people and then she will raise them and use them. And that is something we want to avoid.
But
We're
if
trying-
you and your men go out and fight her on her terms, you die and you come back as her soldiers anyway.
Robin will kind of clear her throat. I'm there to make sure that doesn't happen.
What is it you do?
I'm
I'm a
assuming.
cleric of one of the high.
I was about to say probably something similar to what I do. Keeping people alive has become my, I guess, speciality.
Keeping people alive and making sure they get it over to the other side is mine.
One person for this entire group is tasked with keeping life, or essentially ensuring that they make it to the other side. The spirit may make it to the other side, but the physical form will still be here.
Two. I feel a little left out here and I'm kind of hurt.
Be right back, 1 second.
Yes, you also like holy person.
Of sorts, yes.
How much undeath have you two seen in this town so far?
Well, with the one that you captured, 5. And some of the ones that have assumed the shops. Well, if they're detected, they have cast that off as well. But until the time comes where it is safe to remove them, there's nothing we can do yet. Believe me, I don't like it any more than anybody else here.
How far away is she currently?
3 days travel if we actually move that way. Mere minutes if we use means of magical swords.
Atmos. One Braum through magic.
Apologies, I have returned.
Welcome back.
That way you don't have to say you accepted it.
Atmos, I think your mic is muted too.
Is it? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
you're good.
Here we
Am I here? Okay. Wasn't sure, but I'll accept the magical aid of. Just don't like it. Don't like it, but utilize it.
3 days
One of
is
the
a
other
long time.
guards just kind of look over to him. I don't either. It makes me sick to my stomach every damn time.
Yeah, we'll put it that way. Makes me sick to my stomach. Not so much because of the traveling, but for other reasons. So what, seconds to get there, right? If we use your means,
Yes.
we chain her up, we chop her head off, we keep her here one way or another, yes?
Well, if we're going to take the fight to her, it would be much better to send just one party instead of two. Sending two runs the risk of contributing to her forces. It may be better to keep the captain in town to maintain the face, as well as his own people, to ensure that there are eyes and ears on the streets. So, if we go as our party, if we go as the party, and we don't find her on our first attempt, the captain will be able to know, based upon the word on the street, if we've essentially sent her out running somewhere else. Instead of sending his group to the other cavern and potentially losing the battle before it's actually started. I propose that my group and I take on the assault to the mayor, while the captain and his people remain in town. In the event that we do succeed, it may be more beneficial for the captain and his men to be here to maintain order than what it would be having them in the field. Even more so as we don't know how this magic, in the event that it does wear off, how it will affect the townspeople.
Conducted this more than once. Tichellen. I suppose that's a conversation for later.
You could tell he is thinking about it, and give me a persuasion roll, please.
Persuasion.
24.
Hell yeah.
Get it? Okay. The only one that you kind of feel that you have any kind of resistance from is Argon, and you can hear him he's got that low kind of grumbly growl going on, but after a moment you see those eyes close and a big huff come before he gives a solid nod of his head, and the guard captain will look to the other two people. That is going to be Addie and Robin. They will both give nods as well.
Yeah, well, I guess
Anybody in our group in objection?
Rome could like the dragon. Like, take him.
I was gonna say before we leave, we definitely grab lunch because lunch would be very helpful.
Never mind.
Just
Can't
eating.
bring him.
I just
We would
realized
have to go all the way back to the... do we want to bring the cat?
I think we should bring Dragonborn over lunch. We're
mean, that
still
works,
working with lunch. He's
I mean, he listens
don't know
to
if
me.
he's reliable in a
iffy.
fight.
Yes, let's work with
He beat up
lunch
on the
more.
hag pretty well.
Yeah, he also beat up on Braum pretty well.
You started that yourself. That's your own damn fault.
Let's wait until we've worked with lunch more. He
It
can be
seems
trusted
like
with others.
it seems like something we need more coordination with, and we're still kind of finding our bounds with each other. Not to mention, and Atmos will cut himself off right there, realizing who he's an audience of.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Someone say something about a tiefling.
Oh,
What?
When y'all were all talking, I thought I heard someone say something.
no.
Nope. Nothing. Nothing about tiefling. Nope.
Okay.
So yes, we just bring Dragonborn. He seems like capable fighter.
It's not a bad idea. And that way, I mean, you're not leaving it all up to strange people, I suppose.
That's true.
He's like, what's his word? Embassy. Embassy. Yes.
Ambassador
Emissary?
Yes.
or emissary.
There you
Either
go.
one.
Either one. Both what you feel. So as long as he no fall in battle, he can report back to you what's happened, and you not just have to take words of strangers.
It's actually a pretty good argument there.
Mr. Tactician.
And you'll actually see Addie that steps forward. Well, actually, I would be better suited to that than Argon.
Very small and frail.
Small and frail, and she's gonna kind of clear the glasses off, and she'll toss her hand up. Sit down.
I'm immediately putting my hands up like, I did not challenge. I'm not going to be a part of
Atmos
this.
is gonna square up and
Oh, he's got the ring.
sit right down.
All right. She is just gonna give a smile. And the captain's just... You see the captain sigh, shake his head. He's like, Addie? And she just smiles. Yes, Captain. We need them. And just see her kind of sigh. Okay. And give me a roll.
Let me make sure I turned the ring back on.
If you're attuned to it, as long as you put it back on, you should be good.
Well, I mean, from the...
Oh, right.
I took it off. Why? I clicked the button to make it roll, not the button to make it look.
Please hold.
Oh, yep, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead and give me a roll.
All right. Let's not use the dice that I just nat one on.
Yes, probably.
All right. Here it is. Are you ready for this?
Oh,
Yeah.
God. You not one again, didn't you?
Atmos sits down and grips her hand, and his grip is super tight. And his elbow slips just a little bit. It's a solid 13.
Oh, shit.
As she absolutely just rips her hand to the side, you see the table crack and then break in half. So,
Jesus Christ.
what about me being weak and frail?
I'm gonna look at the captain.
And that was me
Wasn't-
holding back.
I wasn't
I was.
seated properly.
I would just like to point out, I never said that. I figured as soon as you sat down, shit was gonna go down, and I was right. I was very
Then
right.
she's going to look to Braum. Do you want to try it?
Kind of.
Should I? I'm
She
gonna
will
cast
move to a new table, and
wait.
guard
Hold
captain is just shaking her head.
Hold on. I'm gonna go to the broken table and I'm gonna cast mending.
Oh, even better. You probably want to keep that up.
Brahm's gonna get
She'll look to
really
Braum
excited.
sit.
For fuck's sake.
Yes.
Just so you know, if you break any bones, I am not fixing those. I will fix the table, but not the bones.
Oh, I'm about to broke my fucking monitor. I really need my monitor mount.
By the way, the only reason I kept talking, even as Atmos was trying to say something, she's completely dismissed him now. And moved on to the next biggest one in the party.
Next biggest, I am the biggest.
But well, he was the one that trash talked, so obviously he had to go down first.
Oh, he's had the bigger ego.
Well, I wouldn't say bigger ego. It's just what she said. She.
We're so fucked.
Forget.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25. I count it in my head. In my calculator.
25?
25.
Give me a high-low, please.
Problem's fucking. He's ready to go. Give me a high good.
Okay. She does the exact same thing, and at the last moment before she completely takes him down to the ground, she will let go. Is there any more
gave up.
questions?
She
No.
gave up.
Oh.
It had already hit the table and broke the table.
I'm going
Oh.
to look
you
at
let
her
go?
and just like hold out a hand for a high five. That was
Oh, I could have
excellent to watch.
absolutely snapped his arm, but the captain told me that we needed to, so.
No, I'm holding out. I was like, that was excellent. I'm just like try to go for a high five. That was awesome.
What do you need us for? You go punch her in the face.
Wait, oh, I think she just left me hanging. Damn it.
No, she will. She will give him a high five, but it's a very light tap.
Yes. I'm gonna whisper. It's like, I actually beat him once too. I don't know how, but he was pretty cool. I don't want to challenge you though because I'm pretty sure I'll lose an arm.
And then she'll turn to Tichellen. Well, you seem like the leader of the group. What do you think?
I prefer the magical means over the physical ones. I'm not the soldier. I'm not the.
She's gonna
The
kind of hold up
puppet.
her hand. I was asking about who you wanted to go along with. You not.
Your physical power is impressive. I will give you that. But truth be told, it wouldn't be right for me to choose. It would be more right for your commander to choose to see how much he would trust either one of you, considering it would be his choice and his personnel. I'm sure, with our lack of experience in this group, that he would want to choose the person that's most worthy to ensure that nothing awry goes on our end.
I'm not gonna lie. After that performance, I would like to bring Addie along. That was excellent.
Brom actually give it. Yeah. Take her.
Do you see the guard
Beautiful
captain?
little tiefling, but I'm okay with it as well.
She's not a tiefling.
Oh, was it not?
Addie was the well. Addie's the first one. That's ears. She's a dark
Oh,
elf.
ears. Okay.
But
Anyone that can kick the shit out of Braum in an arm wrestling contest is good in my book. No offense, Braum.
I feel like
Fair
it should
point.
be a
I'm
minute.
okay with him.
and he's just the best person to send along with you. He would like kind of look to the party. He's like Archon would be the best person to send with you. Addie's just gonna kind of look back to him, and he just kind of raises a brow before you see her. Just kind of, she'll sit down, huff, cross her arms.
Take no offense to it, Addie, but it would be best this way anyways. Considering your great strength, it would be a shame for it to fall onto the other side in the event that things do go south. It would be, your strength would be much better suited here to defend the people than it would be as the spear point to the assault.
I was rooting for you.
Assassinations on my thing. Oh,
Brom
well.
still don't understand why we not take her then.
Braum, you may not be as strong, but you are still muscle, and Atmos is still muscle as well.
Apparently, so is she.
Yes, do you
Give
want
me
all your
with her
muscle in
armor.
one place?
Kind of.
Yes.
Yofiel,
Just go
what
back.
do you think?
I think this is all dumb and pointless, and we should be getting going.
I think that we should trust the captain's judgment. Although, I would really love to see you go up against Addie in the arena someday. That would be a fun fight to watch.
I'm the one.
I would love to. But first, business. Pleasure later.
Are we going tonight?
Whenever you would like.
I would prefer
I-
a long rest. I used some magic today, and I would like to breathe.
So we
that.
drink tonight, yes?
Oh, god damn it.
Yes. Don't worry. Remember, Brom bought the special bio.
Oh, that's true, you did. You did buy those.
We
That's
get
right.
fucked up and then be fine.
It's decided that we will leave for tomorrow then, in the morning. Perhaps mid to late morning or early afternoon, considering the companions wish to celebrate.
Yes, crack a noon.
Oh, god.
I'm already enjoying him He gets me.
But
And I guess if that's what we want to do, then we pick a place to meet up. I'm assuming back here. And then we go off.
Or we can have Archon and whoever else needs to be present for the magical teleportation. I believe that's where the route we are going.
Right.
Meet us there at our tavern. We have a little bit more room for secrecy there as well.
True.
It's harder to spot one or two people compared to the 5 of us.
That's fair. I know, and the rooms that Helena gave you and I are probably big enough for us to all teleport out of anyway. That might be better.
They do have good booze there too.
It's true. I mean, you
Captain,
really seem to...
are you in agreement?
I'll give a nod.
All right.
Sounds good. We will send Archon to bright and early in the morning.
That's not too bright. Let's shoot around lunchtime.
Trust me, it's going to be, and I'm going to just gesture over to Braum, kind of a pain to wake them up after what they plan on doing tonight.
Braum, give me another hello.
Let's go look good. Braum feels morally defeated, or not morally, but physically defeated.
Okay. Well, you see Addie she'll put her hands down on the table and lift up. Why, I do believe one of you gentlemen said pleasure, and she's going to look over at Braum. Actually, it was you. You're mine for tonight. Let's go.
Oh my! I'm gonna look.
Is she gonna kill Braum?
Braum,
No.
I believe you were going to be the woman tonight.
Braum, remember how you had fun after your arena fight?
Yes, it was a good time.
Is this the Dark Elf this time?
Yes. I'm gonna look at Addie and
It's
just be like,
Addie again.
please don't break him.
Maybe?
Please don't break him. All right. We do
I'm going to
need
join
him.
y'all for drinks first.
Oh, cool. All right. Well,
Ooh,
come on. It's all in the. I'm gonna look it over at Tichellen. I believe it's all in the Maya still.
That it is.
The guard captain is just laughing, and he's going to be like,
Oh, I know what must
Hello.
happen.
nice night, Addie. You're dismissed. She's going to smile over at the guard captain, and she's going to grab Braum and just proceed to drag him out.
wait. Oh, Atmos, you should challenge her to a drinking contest with Reltaz.
I mean, I'll just drink with her. I don't want to get fucked up. I have to fight someone in the morning.
But you've got the vial. You're fine.
You give off so very different vibes. One minute you want me to drink, the other minute you don't want me to drink. One minute you want me to fight, the next minute, no fighting, Atmos. Which is it?
It depends on the situation.
It doesn't work like that with me.
Fuck it.
I
Do whatever.
need direction.
Okay. Tonight.
Follow Braum.
Have follow Braum. Make sure she doesn't
All
break
right,
it.
I'm following, bro.
There you go.
Well, no, as she is walking off with Braum, she's going to ask them where they have been staying.
Drunken minstrel.
And you'll see a smile. Oh, lovely. That's a nice place.
I just realized I am not getting any sleep tonight, am I?
Fucking poor Braum, because this woman can't be more than like 5'6", and he's going like this. It's like fucking straight up like ape dragging his knuckles, is like falling behind her. It's like, what is happening?
Well, as soon as y'all get out to the street, she will let him go, and she will just kind of cross arms, lead the way.
Is it Braum turned to drag you? Braum's confused what's happening.
Braum, you don't drag a
Carry
lady.
me
That's
like
rude.
a sack of potatoes, and I don't care what the captain says, I'll end your life.
Okay.
But if you want to carry me, I won't
Nope.
object to it.
Okay.
There you go, Braum. Carry her on your shoulders. There you go.
Don't punch Braum.
Plan on it.
Oh, he can take it.
It's true, he can.
Braum's about to get fucking Mike Tyson.
I'm gonna bite your ear off.
She might.
Well, Captain, is there anything else you wish to discuss?
Unless you have something else that you would like to. I believe the rest of your party is ready to go.
I'm just making sure Braum doesn't get broken.
I wish you the best of luck, Captain.
And you as well.
I'll stand up, slightly bow, and if no one's helping Yofiel, I will go offer my assistance.
Good. Change of pace.
You've
Yeah,
traded
yeah,
one half elf for another.
Well, I'm not going there.
All right, and you'll proceed to make it back.
When we get back to the tavern, is Helena still running everything, the show right now?
No, it would be the
Oh, alright.
night lady. By the way, is anybody kind of keeping watch as they're walking, or is everybody just kind of chill walking because it's town?
I've got my passive perception up, so I'm not going to be actively looking, but I will notice if shit goes down.
Yeah,
Oh, yes,
I'm
definitely. I'm
actively
keeping
watching.
an eye out for everything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Atmos is just mildly confused and following. He's probably not very watchful in the least right now.
Okay. All right. Something that would grab Yofiel's attention is in pretty much at the alleyway at the beginning of the alleyway, you see kind of magic kind of flare up. The color catches your the light color pretty much attracts your attention. For Alimar and Tichellen, you will see this gentleman up there, and he's sitting there. He's telling a story. Seems to be telling a story to a couple of children that are by.
This hour of the night?
Yes.
Well, I guess not terribly late, but it would be after sundown. Children in the street with some mysterious guy at the end of an alleyway.
Is there anyone else nearby? Is it just him and telling the story to the children?
You see what they look very familiar, or not familiar, very similar to the children. They're kind of talking nearby. It's a couple of wives and their husbands are kind of standing near. They're kind of talking too.
Not children, they're halflings. That one's armed with a sword.
It's a place word.
Still armed.
Armed and dangerous.
It's a rough neighborhood.
Talk shit, get hit. Alright.
But yeah, he's standing there and it's kind of flare the magic off a little bit. It's just a little presto illusion spell. But then he's like, and then a great crack opened, and swirling waters of pure magic seeped into a dark crevice in the earth. And he will kind of look up and he's gonna kind of smile at y'all before he'll let off a big kind of like spark, and the kids are like, oh. And he's like, and something deep in the dark awakens. An ancient enemy of the lands. The kids are absolutely mesmerized. And every once or so often, if long as y'all keep walking, it seems like he's following y'all as he's walking. And he's like, one that cannot die The wishes that everybody else does is waiting. In the dark. With secrets that no one should have, locked away.
Definitely keeping an eye on him.
Kellen will
Looks like he's
stop.
on us.
and spin around, or kind of look over his shoulder. Is there something that we can help you with?
Just entertaining. Would you like to sit and listen to the story as well?
Quite the tale to be telling children this day, or this time of night.
It is the perfect time to be telling a tale like this. The stars overhead, the slight chill off the ocean.
What do you think, Yofiel? Should we listen to the story or should we return home?
Am I seeing kind of like a magical thing from him?
Only when he seems to fire off the prestidigitation spell.
And do I see the children? Do they look enchanted or?
Yep.
I'll just shrug my shoulders and wipe down a box of something and sit down. There's always room for a story.
He will kind of smile over her way. It's very right. Everybody can use a tale of fancy. So, correct? And he just gives that kind of kind smile again. And he kind of looks to the rest of them. Are your companions joining as well, or should I continue now? I can let everybody get settled.
I will I appreciate the offer. I'm going to head to the tavern though.
I'll give a nod. And by this point, Addie, she is just taken to kind of lean, not heavily against Brom's head, but then she's got her arm kind of resting up on top of it and just kind of leaned up against him. So she's like, either way, it doesn't matter to me.
Oh, adorable.
Aw.
Braum is frozen with fear.
Brom thinks he's gonna die. Well, we do have his theory on women, so.
All right. Does Atmos and Brom stay, or they're going to continue on to the bar?
Atmos was told to follow Braum.
Braum is frozen in fear. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't want to move.
Atmos, you wanted
No,
to
she's
drink,
been
right?
like that for a moment. Like, when you started walking, that's how she settled against
Okay.
him.
Yeah. You said you wanted to drink, Atmos. You can go to the tavern.
I need a drink. I need a fucking drink.
All right, we'll
We go
go to the
drink.
tavern.
Okay. So it is Tichellen and Yofiel that is staying.
Right.
And yeah? Okay. He'll just kind of shrug as he sees the rest kind of charge off. And he'll pick up. And then the taps. And this ancient enemy arose. The magic swirled around him and granted him power unbeknownst to any that ever walked the land before. Anything bends to his will as he asks it to, with the energies he pulls from the magical seas. He's like, but well, along with this awakening, a calling was sent out. To heroes that many would not seem to think they would be. And they rose up and fought against the ancient evil. Along the way, collecting allies, along with sacred vessels to harness their own kind of power. But one by one, the heroes fell. For they did not believe the ancient calling. And so, darkness spread across the land.
That's my favorite part.
Decay set in. And the world itself faded. The gods wept and created new worlds. And the ancient evil once again reached out to touch each world. And each time they did, heroes rose up to answer the call. Such sweet dreams that were promised. But yet, the darkness convinced each one that their task was not worth it, that they would not pass. So, it continues, and it moves on from world to world and time to time, looking for those heroes that will answer the call and can resist the darkness and all of its honeyed words that it promises. And he'll tap the little girl on the nose. Maybe you will hear this calling one day. And he'll look to the little boy. Or maybe you. Maybe you will be our hero that answers the prayer. And all the lost souls that have been taken due to this darkness. And he'll just kind of set up. The kids are just kind of like wide-eyed, and they're like, do you really think I could? And he kind of shrugs. Everybody has a bit of a hero inside them. It's if you can harness it or not. Everybody has a spark of magic, and he'll once again presto. But it takes the most daring of will to be able to try it. And only the answer of one little call. But always beware of diving down in the deep, in crypts, for a skeletal hen might be waiting there for you. And he'll sit back, and he's like, that seems to be all I have time for tonight. And he'll look to Tichellen and Yofiel. Thank you for joining me.
I'll pull out a copper piece and I'll toss it to him.
Look at it. My thanks, my lady.
It's a rather interesting story you have told this evening, Bard.
It's my pleasure. Like I said, tales.
What do you call that tale?
I just kind of look. Never seen fit to give it a name. It's not quite finished being written yet.
The 50 Shades of Heroes. What?
Did you actually say that?
No.
Oh, that's why I was like, wait, because you seem to be waiting for something. I was like, wait, did she actually say that?
No.
But he will stand up and brush some stuff off. Maybe we'll meet again and the tale will be finished.
Tichellen will grab a few copper pieces out himself and hand them over. Then
Yeah.
look over towards Yofiel. Well, shall we make our way back?
And he'll just kind of nod. Remember, anybody could hear that calling. And he'll just take his leave and walk off down the street.
Neat little story. Well, I'm kind of tired. Let's just hit the bed.
It's a rather interesting person. But I agree. We have a long day ahead of us. And I will offer to escort Yofiel, and we'll begin our way back to the tavern.
Of course, I'll always take it.
Okay. All right, to our other party goers, as y'all enter the tavern, it is late enough at night. It is lively. There are poker games going. There's dice games. There's people eating and drinking and just having a fairly good time as they try to relax from the day.
All right, Bromley, drink. Finally, something I know how to do.
You want to drink?
He will jump off the stairs and land on the ground. Absolutely.
Please don't break him.
No,
If you
Come
break him,
drink
you
with
can't have
us. You
fun.
have yet to drink with us, Alimar.
yeah, Alimar, we drink.
I'm
No,
not
you
that
maybe
big
don't
of a
drink too
drinker.
heavy because
You
Bromley
drink
has
with
2
us.
vials.
I'm not. I'm good.
Drink
I'm good.
little. You owe us this.
He's gonna go over to the barkeep and just ask for an ale. And then he's just
Still
gonna
smile,
shock.
see it, y'all. Oh, go ahead.
And as soon as he gets, he's gonna shotgun it in front of him and just chug down, leave.
Nope, going as soon as I see loud noises, a lot of drunk people, I'm heading up to my room.
Actually, he won't just leave, probably, but he will just chug it in front of him and set it down and be like, "Happy now?"
No,
Just another.
keep drinking. Keep up
No.
with me.
No.
That's my challenge
Maybe
to
not
you.
that. Again, it was 2.
No,
No
you-
meth is
you're-
hard, but 2.
No. You want a real challenge? I'm gonna look over at
Wait,
Addy.
we're only drinking 2 tonight?
No.
No.
2, we only have 2 vial. For
That's what I'm saying.
tomorrow.
Oh, one for me, one for you.
Yes.
Or if
Yeah,
you
you're-
want to, yeah, you want a real challenge? I look over at Addy. Drink him under the table.
Now, you might beat Braum in arm wrestle, but can you beat Braum in iron guts?
I've already beaten him.
Facts. Braum turns out can't win lots. Except Braum was arena champion.
Yes. We drink. We'll figure it out at the end of the night. No contest here. We just drink. We drink, we have a good time. We wake up in the morning, pissed as all hell, and we go take care of this problem.
I like that one better.
Yes,
At least for this time. After you're done with your little thing, then we'll have a drinking contest.
deal.
Like-
As long as we all make it out alive.
Celebration.
I'll walk over towards the bar and basically request for a couple drinks to be sent up to my room, and I too will retire to the room.
No problem.
Alimar, you drink next time.
Maybe. He is actually
You will
gonna
get
ask
him
the
to drink from.
barkeep if he's able to ask Helena a question or anything tonight. If not, he'll just wait till tomorrow.
Don't be like, yes, she's up in her room. All you have to do is go talk to her.
Right.
Give a knock on the door. I've already sent up word to her that you're going to be there.
Thank
And
you.
with that, I need to take a small restroom break. All right. So, pretty much for the rest of the night, Addie is going to sit. She'll drink with y'all and chat and kind of goof around. She is typically very lighthearted until someone challenges that she can do what she says she can.
Oh shit.
God, I hope Smoggin never walks into that bar.
Oh god.
Well, she's not the biggest person in the bar. So, he wouldn't pick on her.
I mean, if she goes around kicking everybody's asses in contests, yeah, he might.
Oh, well, yeah, that is true.
Or if everyone starts showing fear towards her, then he picks up on it. Poor
Yeah.
little guy.
Well, there are several people that do call her name, and the barkeep seems to actually know her. So this is not her first time in here, too.
Fill in the blank. Smoggin is a little goblin that I created, and part of his quirks is he's got little man syndrome, so he always fights the big people, the people that he
Oh.
shouldn't be fighting with.
So he hated Braum dragging him around the other day.
It's that picking him up. And if he probably wasn't so focused on trying to get the frickin' circlet fixed, he probably would have tried to search it.
Yeah, the only thing he puts more time and effort into when it comes to things is, besides trying to beat up big people that are bigger than him, is things that go boom.
Right.
Of course, this variation of Smoggin isn't the full-blown barbarian one that I originally created him to be. Smoggin the Unstable.
Definitely got the unstable part in.
Oh, you have no idea. It's fun, though.
Anyways,
But, and unless y'all are gonna try to arm wrestle or something, the rest of the night will go pretty uneventful. Alright, give some rolls. No one's gonna try to start shit.
No, I was just gonna go knock on Helena's door, and that's about it.
Okay. After a few knocks, Helena does open the door.
Evening. Sorry to disturb you.
No problem.
But he's actually gonna pull out a letter from his bag and be like, "Can you send this somewhere for me? Or have someone do it? It's a very personal letter, so I didn't want to just hand it off."
Sure, give it on. Yeah, I have the page that can send that off.
Alright.
Where do you want this to go to?
Don't think we ever figured out a name for his hometown.
You said that you would make it. You wanted to. I gave you that
No.
off, and you're like, yeah.
Oh, I said whatever was... Oh, I thought I said whatever was, like, fit the theme of the world. I didn't know what to...
You have failed.
I did.
You have
failed.
failed.
I didn't know what names fit the theme. I'm sorry.
Oh no, Paso.
you're a big fat phony.
Insert town name later. It's to, a woman named Liliana, Velra. She, helps run the general store. Just make sure it gets to her and not the actual owner, because then she'll never see it.
Give it on. All right.
Store owner kinda hates my guts.
It was one of those Romeo and Juliet moments.
Aw.
It's like, yeah, and then I kind of gesture to the ears. It's kind of because of this whole thing.
She'll give it a nod. I understand. Yeah, I will make sure that this is sent out. And make sure to give the specific instructions to make sure it goes into her hands.
Appreciate it. Again, thank you sorry for bothering you. I hope today wasn't too bad for you.
Oh, not at all. I've actually had fun putting together the list.
Oh, good. Good. Anything to ruin her day, right?
Oh, you have no idea.
Fair enough. Well, the rest of them are down there drinking, but I probably need to rest up because we have a big day tomorrow, so.
We'll give it on. All right. You have a great night, and of course, if you need anything, just come and knock on my door.
Alright, well, I don't know, probably just go sit and relax for a bit and then go to bed.
All right. Have a good evening.
You as well.
And she will smile, and she will shut the door.
Alimar will go to his room And shut the door, get out of his armor, and just kind of relax for a little bit before he calls it a night.
Okay. So. But is there anything else that anybody would like to do for the night?
Read in
Nope.
peace and quiet, and mercilessly destroy anybody who tries to enter my room.
Please tell me Brahm's room is not next to my room.
I do not think Brahm's room was next.
Oh,
to
thank God.
All right.
Actively avoid Yofiel's room.
Drink without any care of whose room is whose
Oh, fuck.
until I
I'll-
require my room.
I'll basically, I'll drink my 2 drinks and head off to bed.
Okay. He's gonna stay up drinking with y'all just until about whatever time y'all seem to cut it off.
We're responsible. Braum, I think,
That
is
you
gonna
can
end his
damn near
time.
eat as much as Brom does when food is brought out.
My God, do we need to put a ring on her?
That's up to Braum.
She's become Mrs. Braum. My God.
I mean, better than a cat.
Shut the fuck up. Nobody gets that reference but you and mine. Why? Because I don't know why you made it.
I know.
Oh, good God.
But yeah, no. So Braum will continue drinking, but understand that they have a big day tomorrow. So he's probably gonna cut it off around, I don't know, like 11:30-ish.
Depending on how lively the bar is, he'd either go until they started slowing down, or probably take a hint from Braum and kind of start crashing towards 11-ish.
Okay.
Depending on how lively the bar is.
The bar stays pretty lively up until about 1 to 2.
That's how late he's staying up then, and he's continuing.
Oh, God.
Around here, especially being a port town, sometimes people will roll in later in nights too. But so it does stay lively until later on in the night there. But of course, as soon as you go upstairs, you don't really hear much. You kind of do in the hallways, but once you actually shut that door, it's fairly quiet. It is more naturally soundproof. Nice, really good wood. And padded walls in between. So that's why it's always fairly decently quiet in the rooms. And unless you're on the first 2 at the top of the stairs, you really don't hear anything. But when Braum goes to bed, Addie does follow along. She heard one word and she's like, yep, okay. I am taking you up on that. And then if you're like, what, Braum didn't mean that, she will argue the point of, did you lie to me? And this is one of those smiles that just lets you know that,
It's happening.
Looks like you do need to get a ring now.
Walks out, slaps Braum in the ass. Get in there, champ. Ooh.
Looks like Braum doesn't need to get a ring after all. Oh, we have gemstones. No, I'm already in my room. It's fine.
At night, Braum is the woman.
Right?
Oh, Braum, the dress I have is magical. I can't have it resized.
Yeah, that's.
That what we need.
Oh, am I gonna have to use lesser restoration on him?
You're gonna need
Anybody who
fucking
does fan
lesser-
art, we need fan art of
psychological.
Braum in a wedding dress.
We don't.
We really do.
We really don't. We don't need that in our lives.
Oh, man, I don't know if that's worse than the cat.
We don't.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know what this is about. I don't. But so Braum's going to have a maybe fun, maybe not fun night.
No, she plays very nice because her captain says that they need them, so she knows she can't get
All right.
too crazy. Because then she'll get in trouble. That is not something she's after.
Oh, that means we get a long rest, huh?
At least Braum won't be he won't be found chained to the bed this time.
Well, that's
Mhm. The night's young.
Yeah, it's not just the hempen rope though this time, or regular chain. No, they're gonna put like anchor chain all over the
Right.
boat.
Please tell me the rooms are soundproof enough and it does not shake the tavern.
no, it will not shake the tavern.
Oh, thank God.
She's not that big.
No, but I bet you she can make a big man scream.
That can happen.
You say that, and it reminds me of this TikTok video that I watched once, and the girl comes in, and she's like, "It's sexy time," and he's all like, he goes to scream, and it's like a little boy or like a little kid's voice, just.
She comes in and she's all, grabs a freaking Red Bull, downs it and crushes it in her hand, and then walks in.
Oh yeah, I've seen that TikTok. Yeah.
It's the time,
You'll be
let's go!
Yep, I've seen that one. That one's pretty funny.
Is she dragging Braum up to the bedroom?
Now she'll have him carry her up there.
Oh.
She's a lady, damn it. She likes to be carried.
Yeah, and she's gonna, mercilessly pound anybody who tries to treat her different.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
She's a very feminine barbarian. She will
Alright.
smash you with grace.
All right, so eventful night.
Eventful night for some. For Atmos, there are quite a few people that will drink and have a good time with you. Some of them will buy your drinks.
While I'm still sane of mind, I do keep an ear out for any shit I hear on, like, yeah, I'm working with the mayor for this and this and this and this, keeping my ear to exactly what we are doing, because at this point, Atmos is thinking he's on a mission of sorts.
Okay.
So while he's of sane mind, obviously, I mean, at some point in the night, he'll lose that cognitive function.
Okay. You really don't ever hear anything about anybody working with the mayor. Most that do typically don't go to this establishment just because it is known that Helena and the mayor do not get along. So this is a bar that can, for people who really don't like her, some of the policies, can go and they can bash on, and they're not gonna find themselves in trouble.
And with that being the case, he would listen to those people that are doing the bashing and seeing exactly what kind of things they're bashing on. And if it's of importance, he'll try and remember it. Probably poorly, but he'll attempt. An attempt was made.
A lot of it about how she raised up taxes, or how she took their shop that was closer into the middle and gave it to some of her, as they call it, favorites. And pretty much how they were upset with that, because they either, inherited the building that their grandfather made. So he basically some just kind of disgruntled people with that.
Gruntled people are my favorite people for information. But that's all I would do during the night.
Of course, drunkenly, we're gonna go and we're gonna burn it down and teach them a lesson. Everybody, yeah. By the end, not to get too drunk and nothing happens.
Yeah.
Just kind of feel like that. More people that you can feel they're more just talk and aggressively talking while they're drinking, but really aren't going to do that. You can get more of the feel from that.
It makes Atmos feel better in what he's doing. He had some thoughts about it, but hearing this is definitely something that puts him at ease. as the night goes further on and on.
All right. Did y'all set for someone to wake you up at a certain time, or?
Alimar didn't get blitzed, so I'm assuming he's going to wake up at probably early in the morning like normal.
Okay.
Apparently,
Yeah,
whenever
kinda.
Brahm's new mistress says so.
I think. I don't know. Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah, essentially, I'll get up early like I usually do. Do my meditation, prayers, whatever, and then get dressed and go downstairs and wait for everyone else. Once it's a little closer to time for us to be ready to get going.
As each one of you come downstairs, Helena will greet you, and she'll just, good morning, and she'll ask you her normal, do you want anything to eat this morning? What
Morning.
can she get you to drink?
Whatever is easiest. Is the tavern empty in the morning, I guess, or at this time?
It is mostly settled down in the mornings.
Uh,
You got your people that come in for breakfast, but it's definitely not as loud and rowdy, and
I mean, it's not busy. Would you care to join us?
she'll sit down with you, and she'll actually get some food, eggs and bacon, and some nice, absolutely fresh, out of the oven bread, and actually some butter and milk.
Ooh.
Ooh. Well, all right. Getting spoiled this morning.
But she'll be like, oh, and by the way, whenever everybody is up and ready, I can also show you to the carts and a couple of the horses that we have ready.
You may have to
are-
wait for another time. We're going to be a little preoccupied today.
You are an absolute angel. Thank you. And he's gonna kind of grin. How much was the damage to the mayor?
It's probably best we don't know that information.
I kinda
As long
wanna
as we
know.
still have enough funding to cover the rooms.
Oh, yes. And even if that weren't the case, I would still be giving to y'all for free. Just because, well, I've got to do something like this, and I absolutely enjoyed it.
Brahm's gonna walk down in a very stiff manner. Water. Brom need water.
I'm assuming
Addie
someone else
is
gonna...
absolutely just damn near hopping down the stairs. She'll kind of do the finger, lean down. She'll give him a kiss on the cheek, and she'll be like, we'll see you after your mission.
I'm gonna look at her and I said, I thought you said you wouldn't break him.
He's completely all together.
He's not broken, he's enlightened.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna like, well, I guess whenever we're back, you can I guess do whatever because he just needs to be alive for the mission.
I showed him that people do bend certain ways. She'll give Braum a wink and she'll log off.
Braum, are you all right?
Water.
Helena will get up and she will get him a big thing of water.
It's all down his face.
Braum, are you okay?
Best night of Brom's life.
Breast night, huh?
Best. Whew.
Did Braum, best night, huh?
Brom can't tell anything about it.
I don't want to know. But it sounds like you've made a friend.
Brom is sure he has met God.
Which one?
Yes.
Well, if you're so enamored, just put a ring on her then.
Brom has definitely taken her to meet home.
Oh. I mean, I guess we do have those gemstones. You could probably take one and make it into a ring for her. Or get it made into a ring.
Brom not serious about actually marrying her. Brom had one night with her. Give me time to get to know you. You sound like Brom's mother. Does Brom drink water?
You already spilled it all over yourself.
More water, please.
We'll get him some more water. She's just chuckling. To the small, well, I haven't seen her leaving that good in a mood in a while.
Oh, is she usually cranky?
Yes,
Oh.
and covered in blood.
Oh. Good on you then, Brom. Good job. You didn't die.
Oh no, neither did they.
No, the soul definitely left Brom's body at one point.
Well, good job, Brom. You didn't get bloodied and broken. Congrats.
Don't we have somebody else to go make bloody and broken?
Yes, but I figured eat breakfast first, and we're gonna have to wake up Atmos, because I'm pretty sure he's still passed the fuck out.
Oh, sweet food, yes. Come to Brom.
She was gonna kind of give a nod. I imagine you've got an appetite on you about this point.
You have no idea.
She'll just chuckle, and she'll give a nod. I have something for that too.
Brom need too.
She'll give a nod.
Better not go into a food coma on us after this.
Brom promised you he got plenty of room.
So she's going to bring out 2 absolutely large plates of food. It's going to take her about 10 minutes to get everything together.
Okay.
There's pretty much pancakes, and then she set down something that none of y'all have seen before.
It better not be wedding cake.
Oh, that
No.
was pretty fucking perfect. Syrup. What's that?
Well, it is sweet, and you pour it over these, and they're called pancakes.
I'll just grab the pancake and...
Wait, Brom, what is it?
Would anybody else at the table like to try some?
Brom, how is it? Sure, that would be lovely.
I will bring them their own plate. Believe me, I don't think anybody would try to take yours right now.
Considering I think you just took the whole stack in one fist, I don't think we can.
Nah, just fruits, please. Maybe a salad if you got a spring salad for the morning.
I would love to try these pancakes and whatever that is. That sounds quite nice, actually.
And if there's a morning catch, I'll take a fillet.
We always have fish around. And luckily enough, we do have some shark this morning. That's actually quite good.
You wouldn't happen to have shark fin soup right now, would you?
I could make some.
I would love you.
She will chuckle, and she will give a nod, and she's going to go cook.
The twinge in fucking Turkey's eyes every time he does his little eyebrow thing gets me going.
What?
Brom, how's your food?
It's fucking so. At this point, he's like drinking the syrup, and it's like all in his beard, and his beard is stuck together.
Really good?
It's just delicious.
What?
Well, did you save some for anybody else?
No, this is Brom's.
Braum, did you save some for everyone else?
Brom said no.
About that time, Helena's gonna
This is
come up
gone.
laughing.
Do you care so little about your friends, your family,
You ordered
that you
your
would
own
greedily
food.
take food from them?
Yes, Brom ordered this food. That's in.
Brom, I think Yofiel's messing with you.
Are you fucking with Brom?
Yes, I am.
Brom can
You
never
can't
tell.
stop me.
Why is there so many women such small keep fucking with Brom?
Speaking
Apparently in more ways than one.
Quite you.
Braum must be the real ladies' man.
Apparently. He did have quite a few of them whistling at him for the pirate ship the other day, too.
I think they needed help, like carrying something.
What about the Colosseum women?
Those needed help in other ways.
I didn't hear, or I don't even know what happened there, but
Brom can tell you.
I'm good. I would like to enjoy my food without that kind of No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Simply offer.
And after we get the pancakes, I guess, I will kind of look over at Yofiel and be like, so I did identify half of those figurines and figure out what they are. And they are quite interesting. So, I think they could be quite useful to us in the future.
Well, you say quite interesting, and these are little figurines. Figurines of animals, I imagine.
Yes, they are. I've got 5
I've
of
read
them.
something about them before.
Like I said, I've got... Yeah, I've got half of them identified right now.
Well, let's take care of the initial ones. We can identify the rest later.
Right. No, the ones I have figured out. I'm gonna kind of pull them out one by one. So this one, can turn into a nightmare for up to 24 hours. It's the Obsidian Steed. Pull out the other one. This one can become a giant fly for up to 12 hours, and apparently you can ride it. The goat is actually one that would probably be most useful to Atmos. It you can, if it turns into a giant goat, you can remove its horns and use them as weapons. One of them
That
turns.
sounds horrifying to the goat.
It apparently does not hurt the goat, and as soon as the 3 hours are up, the weapons disappear and reappears horns on the goat, and it turns back into a figurine.
Oh.
Yeah. It's pretty interesting. It also apparently radiates an aura of terror around it too. So that could be useful.
Oh, that doesn't sound very useful.
No, it only works on hostile creatures, not us. So anything
Sounds even
hostile
less
does.
useful.
Alright, well, you know. Then we got the owl. It can turn into a giant owl for 8 hours. And it can telepathically communicate to whoever's, I guess, attuned to this. So, could be useful. And then the raven turns into a raven for 12 hours, and it allows you to cast the animal messenger spell on it at will.
And all of these things we found in the mayor's office.
Yes, and there's still 5 of them I haven't even been able to check yet.
What would she need all these trinkets for? They seem random.
Like, they all have uses, but not for anything for a mayor.
No, these are the kinds of things you'd find on a band of just hopeless and rough-edged adventurers, not on somebody of power.
Perhaps she's
Regardless.
of trinkets.
I think she has a bit of a history to her that it would probably behoove us to figure out after she tells us where to find the artifact. You just don't get that tattooed on you as a young girl when you're drunk on a night in the town.
Braum has gotten many tattoos of random things. None of that.
Exactly.
But to be honest, I feel like the owl or the raven might be useful for you, Yofiel, because it'll give you, I guess, so to speak, a set of eyes to be able to see what you normally wouldn't.
I'm gonna give a sharp whistle, and then a poof of smoke. A little barn owl appears on my shoulder.
Oh, not this again.
Right, I forgot about that. I mean,
Braum did it.
either that or you could take the fly and have something you could ride on.
That's disgusting.
The nightmare? I don't know.
I already have Braum.
Oh, I can't fly.
No,
I can
but
make you
if I
fly.
feed you enough coffee, you can run fast.
Well, how about the obsidian steed then? Would you rather have that?
That's more up my alley, yes.
All right. Fair warning. There is a slight chance each time. Well, depending on how you are as a person, there's a slight chance it will ignore your orders.
Oh. There's always a catch.
Well, it's more on like how you are aligned, so to speak. Because nightmares are not really nice creatures. So if you're
I'm not a nice creature.
oh, then you'll be fine. You don't have to worry about it. And I'm gonna just slide the obsidian steed over to you.
I'm just gonna pick it up, give you the strange look. You should have known this by now.
Yeah,
Braum
And I'll
could
pocket
announce
the
this.
obsidian.
I'm going to look over at Braum. Which one do you think would be useful for Braum, Yofiel? Because honestly, the goat would probably be useful for our barbarian friend.
Which one?
Okay, will be useful for Atmos.
There you go.
So we have the fly, the owl, and the raven.
The owl.
I'm gonna
Because he
slide
could
that.
he could pick the owl up and throw it at people.
Yes.
I'm gonna slide the owl over to Braum.
You also have what? 6 more to identify?
5 more.
5 more.
'Cause there was 10. So
No, there's 11.
that was 11. Oh shit! Then I do
Oh.
have 6 more. Oh, oh my!
I know I have that because I have that written.
Even
Braum said,
better.
Look at the statue. What is this?
All right,
Braum
so
eat it?
Bro, no, you do not eat it. So the way it works, you can use an action to speak the command word, which I'm assuming is the word you want to use as that, and it will turn into a giant owl.
Then Braum eats it.
No,
That yes, by all means, Braum. You can eat the owl and just throw the remains at whatever's around
bro,
us.
no, you don't eat the owl. And here's something, Brom. You can then talk to the owl in your head. You know how like Tichellen.
talking to Braum in Braum's head.
Well, you know how. Well, think of it this way. Let's say there's something up really high that you can't normally get to. You can have the owl go up and check, and it can tell you what's up there.
Is it
Or you
annoying
can
like
throw
his-
the owl.
No, it's much nicer.
My owl's better.
My owl just kind of sneers at you, Braum.
Braum will
But you
sneer
can
right
you can
back.
only use
Hisses.
it only lasts for about 8 hours, Brom, and you can only use it every 2 days.
Can Braum ride it?
I don't know if a giant owl is big enough to carry you.
And Braum have no idea how big giant owl is.
I'm gonna go with no.
Can Rome trade for another one?
Brom. I mean, we could give him the giant fly and he could just ride around on a giant fly.
I'm pretty sure fly's smaller than owl.
This is a giant one, Brom.
This is giant owl.
This is magic, Brom.
No, this is statue.
For fuck's sake. Tichellen, which one do you think would be most useful to you? The raven or the fly?
What did they do again?
The raven lets the fly turns into a giant fly that you can ride for 12 hours. You can use it every 2 days. And the raven turns into a raven for 12 hours. You can use it every 2 days, and you can cast Animal Messenger on it at will.
I think I'll pass on both. Save them for later.
Alright.
What is animal messenger?
It's messenger, but for animals. It's like the spell message. But you can
But you
talk to
can't
animals with it.
speak. So does it give you animal speak?
Briefly for the moment of that spell, yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Very briefly.
We could talk to lunch.
Well,
Yeah. To a point, basically, you just be giving Lunch a message, and Lunch runs and carries it off somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Not what I thought. Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, it delivers a message.
Gotcha.
But it does last.
Somewhere around like 10 o'clock, Atmos would roll downstairs. I don't know how long people would be having conversation for. Somewhere around 10.
Yeah, we'd probably still be down there, I'm assuming, waiting for him.
Well, you have
Yeah, 'cause they've been
all
telling him
morning
to show
to
up around
figure out
here.
what rest of the statue do. Or all night last night because you decided.
Well,
to
I guess
reach out on
technically-
drinking.
I could do it while we wait. I guess while we were waiting for Atmos, I could do that. I just go back up to my room to do it because I'm not going to do it down here. It would be an hour of my time. So I guess if there's an hour I have to do it, I'll do it.
Well, we don't leave till noon, so we would technically still have an hour.
Perfect. I guess I'll identify the last 6 because got time.
And everybody else just going to chill down there and eat breakfast and drink?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Okay.
Atmos would start out mildly quiet, kind of waking up still as he gets more food in him, more drink in him, and generally wakes up. He'll become more chatty of sorts. Not about anything specific, but
Okay. As you identify, you have 2 onyx dogs. You have the 2 other goats.
Alright.
And where is my little paper? I remember those, but I can't. There's my book.
Please hold, cycling through DM notes.
Yes. Yeah, 2 of the dogs, the other 2 goats. You have one of the lions, and then you also have the griffin.
One of the lions, okay.
You got all that, Wolfman?
Okay, one of the griffin, both the lions,
No, 1 lion, 1 griffin,
One lion,
2 dogs,
1
2
griffin.
goats.
all the goats. There's 3 goats.
Well, I'm saying the ones you just identified.
Okay, right. So I've got 3 goats, 2 dogs. And then the griffin and one of the lions. Got it.
Yes.
Did I add the Griffin? I think I added the Griffin. I did not add the Griffin. Oh god.
0 points for Gryffindor.
Oh no, I feel really bad about it. I got over it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, I've got it all in. We're good. Although I'm gonna remove the Obsidian Steed from my inventory because I gave that one to Yofiel, and I'm removing the Owl because I gave that to Braum. So Braum, you have Owl now. And Yofiel has the Obsidian Steed. Morning, Atmos. Whenever you get. Oh yeah, he does. Whenever you get the chance, I do have something for you.
Can you have something mildly quieter?
Sorry, it's I'm gonna hold out the Goat of Terror statue one. It's this.
How do you whittle these things at night?
What?
You have idle hands, craftsman. Idle hands.
What?
He's gonna
What
take the thing and he's gonna put it in his bag.
Let me explain how it works.
Is it not just a toy for
No,
children?
you need to think of a command word for it. Because whenever you say that command word, it will transform into a giant goat.
Of
That you
what
can-
use do I have a giant goat?
You can pull its horns off and use them as weapons.
Will the giant goat not rear and
No,
try
they
and
are-
gore me?
No, they are removable, and it does not harm the goat.
Where did this...
Metal.
We got them from the mayor's office.
They're
But-
evil artifacts.
No
You'll feel-
kidding.
You'll feel you are not fucking helping right now.
I'm not trying to.
That
That's what I
is
thought.
terrifying.
It stays transformed for 3 hours, and the horns can be used as a +1 lance and a +2 longsword.
Jesus.
He's gonna take the goat and he's putting it and giving it to Yofiel, just handing it off. I want nothing to do with this evil magic. It is terrifying. It is
I'll put it.
way too early to be dealing.
Have you ever been on a farm there, Atmos? Have you ever gotten a swine really, really angry, put it in a burlap sack, and
Yes.
then in the middle of this party, unbeknownst to them, you just throw the sack into the middle of the party, and the swine goes absolutely ballistic, knocks over tables, knocks over people, just
Maybe,
causing utter
maybe
chaos.
in my youth. Maybe in
Sounds
my
like
youth.
That's
you speak
what
of
this is.
experience, you feel.
You're implying a lot there. You have to have a family first. This is that.
On a grander scale, I
Say the command word,
appreciate
chuck it,
the offer.
throw
Evil
it, and
statues.
It can't
Really?
attack. That goat can't attack. It just
no, but other things can attack it.
true, and it make its horns become pretty powerful weapons.
Well, if he doesn't want it, I'll go ahead and put it in my bag.
I mean,
Yes,
I can
all
put it back
yours.
with the rest of them too. That's fine with
I
me.
want nothing to do with that evil magic.
Do you want me to just hold on to them all, or
No, I
Yeah.
have it.
okay? I will remove that from my inventory. It's gone. So you also have a ivory goat.
That I do.
Here.
I also have a Braum and an Alimar and an Atmos and a Tichellen.
What is everything
Oh, the-
Braum's item?
I may have some quarrels about being thrown.
If you could throw me, I would be intrigued.
Actually, I found one for Braum. I'm gonna pull out the Onyx dog one. Braum, this one can turn into a dog for 6 hours that can talk to you.
Rum 1 2.
He's gonna hold up the second one too.
We'll be
But,
best friends.
So Braum has the owl and the Onyx dogs now.
Okay.
Rum
You
does
can
not
only
count.
use. You can only use. Would you like? Do you want me to hold on to the owl one
Yeah,
for you then?
keep this. I'm gonna have to-
Okay, I'll take the owl one back. You can have the dog ones. You can only use them every 7 days. Remember, you need a command word for each one.
7 days. How long do they last?
6 hours. And they turn into mastiffs.
Oh,
Sorry, Dia.
All right. So you can add those to your inventory. I'm taking them out of mine.
Yes. Make sure
So
to
when
put
is
owl
the-
back in there.
Yep.
When's this guy coming to do his wizardry of sorts?
Well, after all the. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I'm good. I just thought he was asking a question.
Yeah. Well, he was. That was Atmos asking when the guy was supposed to be there.
No idea. I believe Tichellen said somewhere closer to midday so you could sleep.
Yeah, around noon. That way, we'd have enough time to get everybody up and at 'em. So
I am
it
up
should be
and
any
at
time
'em.
now.
What is her name again? Helena?
Helena.
Helena. Do you have bottle of strong spirits? Maybe a small bottle.
Yes, I do. And by the way, in that hour that Alimar was taking to identify those, she would have brought you the soup that you asked for.
Small bottle of strong spirits. Something that can be sealed and I can drink it later on.
Yeah. And she will walk over and she's going to grab one and she will bring it over and she'll set it down for you.
Thank you. And he's gonna take the bottle and he's gonna put it in a pocket.
I love raging alcoholics.
Raging alcohol. Yes,
Yes.
accurate.
Raging in more ways than one.
To a T.
To a fucking T.
All right. After a few more moments of y'all kind of sitting there, you will finally see Archon enter along with Sugar Ray, which is the long golden-haired dude.
Did you just call him Sugar Ray?
I said Sugar Ray.
Sugar Ray.
Sugar Ray. It's
That's what I
close to Sugar Ray.
That's what I said earlier. It's like, oh, Sugar
I
Ray.
saw that.
Shut up.
And
Leave me
is-
alone.
Yeah, that guy. I said that guy.
That guy. The other guy. That's Archon.
That's Archon. That's
that's
Sugar
Archon.
Ray.
That's Sugar Ray.
Sugar Ray. Leave me alone. I'm waiting through the bug. You're here. I can get you.
You don't scare me with your DM powers.
You better
Should be
watch
afraid.
yourself,
Oh,
'cause I
that's
swear to
physical.
God, you better not get me murdered.
yeah, right?
I don't know the guy. I don't know him.
Alright.
He will come in and kind of look. They'll walk over to you. All right. This is Sugar Ray speaking, and shut up. He will kind of give a nod to you. Well, is there a room that we can perform this in, or some place that you would like to go?
Tichellen will stand up and basically motion toward the stairs. Right this way.
By the way, this entire time, Archon has not said a damn word.
Ever?
The only sound that you've heard from this guy is that growling he did at one point.
I like this guy.
And we'll both follow Tichellen up the stairs.
Rumble follows well.
And right behind.
We'll all follow.
All right, we'll go into my room, and once
Yeah.
everybody's in, we'll close the door. And that's probably gonna be a good place to stop right there.
Dun dun dun.
Door
Cliffhanger.
closes.
Oh wow, we
No.
go way different ways.
I will summon that goat. Do not even.
Braum already had his fun. He's done.
How did only some people get broken?
Cause she picked you for the night. That's why.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you did just break everyone. Jesus
Don't forget,
Christ.
like, comment, subscribe, surprise.
Surprise, subscribe.
Hit
Oh,
that follow
surprise,
button down there.
subscribe,
It's free to follow.
Follow. Twitch Prime.
Twitch Prime. You can't forget
All
about
that
Twitch
good
Prime.
stuff.
Saint Bezos.
Daddy Saint Bezos. He'll have a new name next week. New name and title.
Yep.
But I don't know why I'm worried about fixing everybody right now. We're about to end it. But thank you all so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed the story and the tomfoolery that took a foot. And thank you all. Oh, Cat coming with the or not Cat, Kayla. Sorry, Kayla coming with the Twitch Prime. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Wow,
Wow.
way to fuck that up.
Vodka's
Wow.
turned off still.
Oh
God.
no, it
Aw.
changed though.
Yeah, it
That-
worked.
That's
It was
because
a
I
subscriber alert.
deactivated the commands.
No.
All right, you know what, Vodka, you get one. There you go. Do it.
I get one?
You get one. Psych, it never happened. Get fucking trolled.
You bastard.
Why did it work? Oh, I know what I did. Commands.
Never.
What a dick move.
Fucking trolled the shit out of this.
It's a phallic maneuver.
Am I just? Oh, there it is. Full settings and.
In other news, keep an eye out for Junkie to post this maybe late Sunday, early Monday, something like that. If you missed out or you didn't catch the beginning of it or the end of it or the middle of it, because it all matters. Some awesome storytelling tonight. Nah.
On the YouTubes.
Yes. Make sure to go follow YouTube if you want to stay up to date with all the current content for the D&D sessions. And if you don't know what happened previous, it's all over there as well. If you do want to get a sweet Junkie Jesus merch, you can as well. Click the link, get yourself a hoodie. I have one of those. I have sweet mug, got that too. But good merch, good quality. I don't have a donate one. But Vodka, do you want to send us out with a light show?
Yes. Yes. Do I
Yeah.
ever?
Excitement.
There it is.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. We love you all. Until next
Have a
time.
great night, guys. Thank y'all.
Everybody.
See ya.